parts.
Alright. We're back with more building action.
Yeah.
2 builds today. We got Booms, and then we've got Logans after that. We know we got a lot of people waiting for like live stream builds too. This is what we can do today. We're still waiting on parts for some of the other ones.
A lot of parts.
Yeah, a lot of parts. Patient. So next week we should see some more movement.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, for sure.
It's like when you start just eating a lot of vegetables out of nowhere, you're gonna see a lot of movement in the week following.
Okay. Not the analogy I would have used, but alright.
That's the one I picked, so that's where we're at. Hello everybody, welcome in. Texified, how are you doing? I want to upgrade my Skytech Shiva, but I have no idea where to start. Cool. What's your processor? What's your GPU? Where do you feel like you need to upgrade? Do you want more storage? Is it slow in certain games? Is it like what do you feel it's lacking in? That's always a good place to start. What's up, Chili Kawan? How you doing? Cowboy Dizzy Gaming, welcome. Yeah. Man, I've been like such a little piggy today. I got to work half an hour early, and I was like, well, that can't do. So I went and got donuts with my time instead. I was like, okay. But that means I ate 2 donuts, and then...
Where from?
Christie's Donuts. The place, yeah. Dude, it was like $2.50, and I was like, dang, that's lovely. I need to go more places where the total is $2.50.
Right.
There's some good donuts. Oh, yeah. Want more frames on Warzone? I have a Ryzen 5, 16 gigs RAM, 3060 Ti, 1 terabyte SSD. Okay, so Warzone's actually pretty graphically demanding. I'm guessing Ryzen 5, it's probably got a 3600 in it. Or like a 4500, something in that regard. So I don't think that that's necessarily where you run into issues. I would say graphics card would probably be your best bet. Think about the Shiva though. Is it the big Shiva, the one with like the, how do I explain this? Is it like the big white chassis that's got the glass panel on the side, no mesh on the front? Or is it the one where it's got like the lights on the sides of it at the front? Hi, what's up, Luke? How you doing?
Yo.
River 2, welcome in.
Welcome.
Mr. Schilling, I ordered my custom build before the holiday 10 business days notification. Understandable last week, but it seems the order will be delayed, which I'm worried I'll be gone on holiday travels when it ships. Is it possible to contact customer support and request to hold the build and shipped after the holidays? Thank you.
Dude, we can do it non-live stream if you would prefer that.
No, I think it's one of the things where they ordered it, but it's delayed because of parts, so they're worried that the parts are going to come in while they're on vacation, and then it'll finish and ship to them at that time.
Yeah, contact customer support. I think they can take care of you.
Yeah, they should be able to help you there. They're pretty good about that kind of stuff. As long as it isn't like already being built and like in the process of being shipped, they should be able to delay it. Yeah.
I think they will take that request as like a breath of fresh air.
Yes.
Where like someone's like, hey, chill on this, rather than.
Yeah. First one glass side with solid white front. Okay, so.
Yo, can I fix this?
Yeah.
Bro's migrating. Oh, it already did. It hit.
It's hit the wall.
That's why it's going this way now?
I'll just keep this.
Alright, I guess we're separate now.
I'm thinking maybe that way, like, I won't be pushing it. I don't know if I am.
I think I'm the one pushing it. Because it's going that way for a reason, right?
Well, then eventually it'll be reunited.
I suppose.
Okay, so if it's the, like, OG Shiva, let me see how... You're going to want to see, like, what dimensions that chassis can hold. So that was the in-win.
301.
301, thank you so much. Inwin 301 case.
Oh my god, that was such a lucky guess, dude. Because the Omega's a 103 or 303? No, 303. God, these fucking numbers.
I know, right? You're gonna remember them when you're like in the nursing home. Like, what does it mean? What does it mean? Alright, let me see really quick. The dimensions. Up to 310 millimeters. Okay, so that's about what you can put in graphics card wise. Unless you've got a 240 AIO.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, I remember this case. Yeah.
This is when you were in the trenches.
Shoot, though. I'm trying to figure out how I get that dimension. Inwin. Yeah, so you're a little limited on GPU if you've got a 240mm AIO in there, because it's going to jut out, which would, like... What's the word? It would compete with the graphics card if it's longer than that. So I guess what you want to do is measure the dimensions from, like, basically where your current GPU is, like, on the side there in the PCIe slots. Like, from here to where that AIO is, and that's your playground as far as, like, what GPUs can fit in there. And then I'd kind of start shopping for a better GPU that fits in that dimension. I wouldn't upgrade to something, since you got like a 3060 Ti, I wouldn't upgrade to like a 4060 Ti. That's like not worth it. You're not really going to see much of a difference with that. But if you can maybe find like a 4070 Super that is within those dimensions, you'd probably see some fair gains.
Yo, what's up, man? Weapon?
Okay, hold on. Opinion on ARC B580. Honestly, nice for the price. There are some issues with it that we're having with drivers right now. Intel's just gonna take a second to like hammer those out. Last, like, run of them basically though, they did a really good job of bringing support after they were even launched, and they kind of just got better with every update. So, I'm not too worried about it. I think once they're on the market, and maybe like a month or two after, once that a little bit more extra support comes out for it, they're going to be like a fantastic option in that price range.
Hey, what's up, Barutu?
Guess what? What?
What?
One of the large drones flying around East Coast crashed on a highway. Oh, dang.
Is that... okay, so are they drones or are they UFOs? Like, you know...
Dude,
have you heard that story?
Dude, if it was Friday traffic and that was on my highway, I would be so mad.
You would drag that
I'd be like,
the road
move
yourself
it! Move it!
Nah, they're UFOs, bro.
Should I buy a 4070? Yeah, 4070 might be... okay, ironically, a 4070 Super might actually be smaller than a 4070 and might work in that dimension. It is ironic, like, because it came
right?
out,
Like,
it came
what
out
the hell were you
after,
guys thinking?
but it's smaller. It's lovely.
No, it's good, but it's like, what would you...
Thank you very much. You're very welcome, Sir Schilling. My build has an audio issue, can't hear shit through the speaker system, needs a Bluetooth speaker to work for now. You mean like the audio jack isn't working? Audio on any chassis is going to be connected to a header on the motherboard. It's going to be like a little...
Bottom left.
Yeah, bottom left in the black thing. I would just check and see if anything plugged into the bottom left of your motherboard. It's usually like a little... It's like 2 pins high, about 8 pins across. I would just reseat it. Yeah, I would just reseat it or give it like a little wiggle, just see if it needs to be pushed in a little bit. It might have gotten a little loose during shipping. But yeah, that thing, yeah. Yeah, give that a try. There is always a chance that like just that is fried, but do that first and just make sure that that's not the issue. Hillsborough. It was only 5 hours ago. It's already all news, Ruto. Like, just buy the B580, it's better than 4060, maybe a bit worse than the 4070, but the price matters here. I am getting one too, probably, when the market stabilizes, and they're also small like the ASRock. Exactly. And I honestly, I was pretty happy with ARC. I think that they had pretty good offerings, so I think this iteration, Intel's gonna work out the bugs even more. They're just gonna get better at it. I'm just happy to have more competition in the market. Okay, awesome. Would I be able to call support to help me figure it out and possibly advise on how to install myself? Absolutely, yes. Yeah, actually, yeah, give them a call. They can walk you through all that. They're really great for that.
For sure.
They might be a little backed up right now with some calls, but
Yeah, if you just want to tackle that, you know, quick look, see if any visuals stand out.
You can also like just get on queue, play a game or something, you know, until they show up. Like
That's true. We do have a live chat.
But yeah, they should be there for the next 3 hours. Drones UFO wouldn't take me because I would work.
Okay, but what if they did? What if they did? You got on their ship and they had like the bombest mariscos out of like fish that you've never even seen.
Dude, I was freaking dying. I was at the like microwave my stupid little leftover pesto, right? Whatever. And somebody there had like Mexican food that smelled so freaking good. Like I was at a restaurant, like, and I was just like, man, I really don't want to eat this stupid leftover pesto.
That was probably the shrimp burritos.
Yeah, well, and then somebody was also like munching on like fresh restaurant tortilla chips and salsa, and I was just like, ugh.
Oh yeah, that was the
yeah,
shrimp
me
burritos.
looking up Mexican restaurants near me to be like, you know what, I could sit down tonight. I could go.
Let me know if you want to get on the group by next time. Honestly, it is a little pricey. I think it's like 14 with with the soda and chips included. Yeah. Yeah, I lost you when the price was double digits. I mean, I could ask her and be like, yo, what about just the burrito only? No sides.
Nah, dude, you've seen me. Sometimes I'll be like, well, I didn't have any leftovers, so I just brought an apple to eat for the whole day.
Oh my god.
Saving that money. What's up, guys? How's it going? SB1700 Gaming, how you doing? What's up, Kexture?
Nice.
Why when I move my mouse in a computer BIOS, the time would freeze? Like, only the time? That's interesting. I don't know. I've had some BIOSes act a little, like, weird or buggy. Might improve with a BIOS update. Might get worse with a BIOS update. But, yeah. Couldn't really know. Because that's firmware. But I have seen what you're talking about before.
Food in America is expensive as fuck. Yeah, but our gas ain't. Haha, take that. I'm just kidding. You know I fuck with you, Nero.
I got the Nebula. It's perfect. Thank you so much for good value. You're very welcome, Festive.
Thank you.
Thank you for ordering us. AM4 or AM5? AM5. I think the back ain't no good for epileptic. I guess that's a good point, yeah. Yeah, I was like, it is a little distracting too, yeah. Well, if this is bad for you, never, ever, ever come in contact with those hologram fans. Like, I don't have epilepsy, but I swear I almost had a seizure when that thing started bugging out.
$16 to eat at McDonald's is a crime. Dude, I know, right? And the kitchen has rats. No, miss me with that McDonald's shit.
I need chip and queso, though. FYI, online cookie orders start next week. Nice.
For sure, bro. Link that bad boy on Wednesday.
Oh, that'd be good. Yeah, because I'll get paid.
Yeah, I'm not gonna remember, bro. You're gonna have to send us a link when they're up.
I was getting a 4070 Ti Super for Black Friday, and everything was going good, but they delayed the order, so I canceled it and had to get a 4070 Super instead. Yeah, it do be like that sometimes. I mean, 4070 Super is still really good. We gotta use gas. We pay $50 a month for functioning public transport. Yeah, they really got us there though.
I got nothing to say for that one.
Also, like, I feel like a big car ride in Europe is like 2 hours max.
I know, right? And you're like in 2 different countries over.
Whereas, like, anything that's like under 3 hours, I consider like, yeah, it's just a trip.
Trip. It's short commute.
It quite literally, yeah. My commute that I do to and from work is probably about the same amount of time it would take for you to go across full countries.
Oh.
Yeah. And that should only depress me.
I know. I was about to be like, take that. But it's like, what am I...
The things we do for lawns.
3 hours is a voyage? Alright, dog.
Yeah, eventually I'm gonna go visit my fiance's family in Texas, and it's gonna be 25 hours of driving.
Why?
One way. I don't want to fly. I hate flying.
25 hours of driving.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about a screaming baby in the back seat when you don't got no babies in your drive. You know what I mean? You don't got to worry about turbulence.
That's like...
You just have you in the road.
That's like 2 pros to 80 cons. Don't get me wrong, I like driving, but 25 hours...
Dude, I so do it.
That.
I don't know, man. Like, the longer the drive, the more, like, in the zone I am and the happier I am. I'm very weird. Like, even right now, I've been itching for, like, a road trip. Because I haven't done a long haul in forever. Even with all the driving I do, I'm like, I need to go further.
You really are an uncle, huh?
Oh, yeah. Ooh, hydrate. Oh, Seneca, don't tempt me with Germany. It's like, it's the thing I know I can never have.
It takes 10 hours just to leave my state.
Like, I'm already convinced it's fine. Did you hear about the Nutella thing where our Prime Minister was comparing check grocery prices to German and he got cancelled for saying that Nutella is a common household product?
Damn.
I've never bought Nutella. I know it's good. I know, I've heard it's good. But...
You ever had a Ferrero Rocher?
Ferrero Rocher. Yeah, I have.
Was it?
You have to say it like that, because the commercials were always like, Ferrero Rocher. Elegance in a chocolate, like,
That filling is Nutella, I'm pretty sure.
What? Okay, that's some fancy chocolate. I mean, it's not a Toblerone, but...
I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's the same company.
Yeah, 10 hours just to leave my state, yeah. I think it would take 13 hours for us to get to Oregon. Ew.
Wait, how many to get to Utah?
To Utah? About 11.
Damn, I slept that many hours?
11 or 12. Depends on obviously like what point in Utah.
I slept that many fucking hours.
Bro, 25 hours of driving, I gotta visit people in Kazakhstan. Yeah, like... Mm-hmm. That's how far Texas is from us. Maybe it only takes 30 minutes to get to school with public transport, of course. That's nice, yeah. Shoot, I don't think I ever had a job that had less than a 30-minute commute. So, like, yeah, 30 minutes to get to school, nice.
Yeah, it only takes from my house. Mm-hmm. Which is like, well, because I come at odd hours.
The wife said tomorrow we are making the online link to start pre-ordering the cookies. They will be shipped out in January from the warehouse. Nice.
Cool.
Love me some Samoas.
Mm-hmm.
Samoas.
Those are the furry ones, right?
Yeah. I
the
liked them
ones.
when I was a kid, which is hilarious because I was a Girl Scout, you know, for 9 years. I did my time in the service of Girl Scouts. And then after I left the Girl Scouts, I would... You'd think. After I left the Girl Scouts, then I was like, oh man, these are actually really good. My mom was onto something. And now I just love the Samoas.
Yeah, they're good.
Nutella is good for me. I hate that I can't stop eating it when I got it. Oh yeah, stuff like that is dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
It's like me with the bag of candy.
Dude, Nutella peanut butter Nutella peanut butter sandwich? You haven't lived.
I guess I haven't lived. Yeah, Cali is just slightly longer than the time it takes to get across Texas. Yep. Last time I drove to Cali, half the trip was just leaving Texas. Yeah. And then you go through New Mexico for a little bit. And you're like, oh, okay. It's a lot of nothing in that whole stretch. If you take the, what is it, the 10? I think it goes all the way. Oof.
Yeah, I think the 10 ends in Florida. Crazy.
Man, why'd you have to say that? Now I'm like, I should take it all the way to Florida.
There's nothing good over there.
I haven't gone to Florida, though. I've gone to so many of the states now that I'm just like, I gotta get all of them. I gotta hit them all. Also, you can't say there's nothing cool there like literally the Keys.
It's lame California. It's California with shitty weather.
There's a national park there though that I have to go to.
We have like 30.
It's okay, but have you seen the critters in this?
No, there's old people over there. No thanks.
There's not old people here in California. We're like
there's
the second.
More over there.
We're like the second biggest retirement area. What are you talking about? No, have you seen that guy on like TikTok who goes around in the Everglades? Thank you. That was what it was. I'm saying thank you to myself. I don't know why.
The Twitch chat in your brain.
Yes. The Everglades. And he walks around barefoot in the Everglades and just like yoink picks up like lizards and snakes and junk and like.
Damn, bro's gonna bring back like a 1,000-year-old disease.
No, what? Animals are clean, they're fine. But I was like, I've never been so envious of someone just being like, here I am in the Everglades. Yoink. Like, it's very cool. You guys want to yoink in the Everglades? You ever think about that?
Who's up yoinking their Everglades?
Me. What we building? Computer. Last year it only took 10, so yeah, we're almost 2 hours away from school. So check why the commute was 2 hours yesterday. Check. Oh, a train was delayed. Oh. That's just like how our trains run here. Like, I don't know if you've ever tried to take the metro. Oh my gosh. It was delayed because like the shipping trains or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they're like several miles long, so you're just waiting for the freaking shipping trains. And then there was another one behind it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Goddamn Amazon orders.
Back in my day, we had to walk 20 miles to school in the snow, uphill both ways, carrying 30 pounds of books. True.
Hey, what's up, Wildcard?
Takes too long to leave Texas, West Texas driveway. Yeah. And like I would say it's because it's the desert, but there are interesting deserts. You'll go through them as you keep going west. But yeah.
That's crazy that some parts of Nevada are more west than us.
Yeah. I wish I knew how to build PCs. It's not too hard. And luckily there's a ton of resources for it now, so that's pretty cool. Yeah. In Florida, I turned around, I came back home and hated it. Yeah, I feel like the humidity is like... But yeah, I love a place full of critters. Florida has Mickey with an East Coast accent. Okay, that is actually, though, like the thing that I'm like, if someone's like, do you want to go to Disney World? No! I got the original over here. What?
I'm walking here. No, that wasn't good. I'm walking here.
Now Hawaii I loved. Yeah, Hawaii's nice.
Oh, Hawaii, I bet is nice.
Although, when I was there, it was windy the whole time, like a lot. And that is just like one of my little, like, I am slightly uncomfortable because it's so windy kind of things.
Yeah, I hate the wind. I realized that.
Yeah.
The wind is one of those weather... You know, because like rain, it's like, alright, don't be selfish. Like, you know, ecosystems and whatever. But like wind, fuck the wind. Maybe just because I live in Fontana.
Well, you know where I live too is the other wind.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right. You got no mountains to protect.
I stayed home because of the wind this week. Basically, I was like, no, man, I gotta stand here and go like this to my fence.
Strap the house down.
You think I'm kidding? But the wind was so bad, and then a neighbor's fence fell down, and I was
like, fuck! There's a wind again.
Yeah.
Pesky wind.
It's crazy. That's all good. But Hawaii was also nice. And also, probably I didn't appreciate it as much because I grew up near the beach. So, like, beach is a big part of Hawaii. But, like, I've been to beaches, and that one was particularly rocky, and I was like, oh, that was a rocky beach. But I did love being able to sit on the rocks at the beach at sunset and see, like, turtles pop their little head out. That was the coolest thing. unfortunately do not know Czech. I was gonna try and pronounce that, but I was like, I don't know what the accent little points mean in Czech. Give it to me in Polish. I can at least pronounce it.
Nievne. What does that mean again?
What, nie wiem?
That I said
I don't know.
Fucking back. What? Yes,
no,
you do.
No, it means I don't know.
Oh! God damn it.
You got like 5 train lines in the U.S. probably. Well, where we're at, is a big hub for commerce. So we have tons of trains, very long trains. Yes, and lots of stuff.
Yeah, the stuff has public transport. We don't.
Oh my God, there's like I call it my secret way, because there's like the way to all of my stores in my town, whatever, gums up a lot, because there's like one way to get into it, and then there's like a back way.
Tell the people where the back way is.
The back way is so much easier, but the train tracks cross it. So sometimes you're like, I'm so smart, and then the train comes, and you're there for 10 minutes waiting for this train to go by, because it's so long.
That's funny.
Yeah. People see it, and then they just turn around. Like, they freaking like Ewing it. And it's just like, oh.
Yeah. They're like, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, they know. Living in the country, been there, done, yeah. West Texas is all oil fields. Yeah. Cows. That kind of stuff. We're snowed in for weeks with 2 to 30 feet tall snow drifts or higher in some places. Oh my gosh. See, that sounds hard, because it's like, can you even go outside? Also, what happens if you lose power? Because, like, if I lose power because of the wind, it's just windy, you know what I mean? Like, I'll just stay inside. But losing power due to snowstorms, genuinely terrifying. Also, just driving in snow, scary. And I did live in Missouri for a while, so I had to do it, and
you never
scary.
did donuts in the Firebird?
No.
That was crucial training that you missed?
I was a very good kid. Which, like, honestly, like, fair. Your parents are like, yeah, we'll give you a Firebird. Then you kind of got to be like, okay, and
yeah, I have to learn the dynamics.
No, the agreement is that I'm not going to do anything stupid with this.
Well, no, you don't do anything stupid. You learn the dynamics of the driving.
By doing donuts?
By practicing. Not necessarily donuts, that was just an example.
All of South America is east of Florida. True. I like Fort Benning, Georgia more than I like Florida. Noted.
You're like skipping over. Hey guys, I love seeing my PC get built on Wednesday. Who do I talk to about a tracking number or for the carrier y'all use? I would contact customer support for that, or if you log into your Skytech account, if you made one during checkout, that might be all there in the info. I think it should be shipping out by now, but I'm not too sure.
If not, I mean, probably by the end of the day. Or Monday.
Yeah. Yeah, like Monday if, like, there was, like, a hiccup and we just needed to swap a part or something.
Are y'all people who own Skytech? Because I
No.
never see y'all on the live streams. Nah. We're part of that, like, the old tradition where, like, you just never see the... you know, like, we're the face. Yeah. I know, like, a lot of the new tech companies, they really like to be like, and I'm the guy who does it all. But, no, we're old school in that regard. We're just some employees. Employed.
Employed.
I built my own gaming PC, put it together last month with the use of PC Part Picker, various YouTube channels, and friends that have built their own. Nice! That's running good for you. Awesome. From the Caribbean. Ooh. Oh, I bet you it's lovely there. Like, the water. Beautiful. I'm up mining my Moira. Ayy. I'm gonna do the live option on Skytech, but like in 2 weeks. Smart.
Yeah,
actually, yeah.
Please. Next week, we're still setting this up, but we'll likely do a streamathon of sorts. Slightly longer stream. It'll probably go on all day, just to get some more of our backlog going.
Yeah.
Not keep you guys waiting so long.
Do you think a Ryzen 7 7700 is good with a 4070? Because I don't want to lag and I'm playing some high intensity games. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, like there shouldn't really be any games that would have a problem with a 7700. I drove to Odessa. It's like if you light a match, the city might blow because of all the oil smell. Huh. Build a windmill. Could do. Didn't like living in Fontana at all. Them Santa Ana winds killed my walk to school. Oh, yeah, having to walk anywhere.
In the wind? Holy shit.
Yeah. Just got one from you guys. Love it. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much, Ascent.
Hell yeah.
Thanks
Never experienced Dairy Queen tacos? What am I, in the Outsiders?
I drive through Santa Ana and I stop there because they have a Dairy Queen. Yeah, there's not many Dairy Queens out here.
Everywhere, dude.
What? Where? The only one
like
I know of
3
is at the Lake Elsinore outlets.
Okay, well, you gotta look harder, because there's like 3 in my town.
Oh, dang. Apparently they're on Fontana.
Not even in Fontana. Bro, why is everybody acting like Dairy Queen is a mythical fucking location?
It is. It's a unicorn.
They're everywhere, bro.
How much market price you got on these builds?
Don't know.
Yeah, I was
Not
like...
really something we discuss.
Yeah. I mean, obviously they're like... We have to price them competitively, otherwise a competitor's just gonna get your business. So. Okay,
fair. One's a DQ Chill and Grill, so I don't know what the fuck that is, but there's still 2.
Okay, yeah. Grill and Chill.
What is that, Chile con Juan?
They don't ship to Europe. We do not, unfortunately.
Nope.
Here we got trains come by every 5 minutes. Dang, must be nice.
Damn.
Trains are regional, freight, international, etc. Huh.
Oh, their tech companies, y'all line scream.
Our comments are too raunchy, yeah. We got huge beef with Prague. I love hearing all the, like, tea from Europe, actually.
I know, right?
It
reminds me that we're not so different after all.
Mm-hmm, yeah. The other tech companies yell a lot in their videos and scream. Oh, you're not going to like the newest video that's going to come out. Andy wanted me to scream while playing Marvel Rivals, and yeah. I do, but...
When's the Indiana Jones one coming out?
Whenever we can figure out what the heck to do content-wise for that, other than just being like, this game is out and it exists.
No, the Harrison Ford already did that.
I like the smart, funny chat. Me too. Okay, great. Was looking at the online account and it still said processing, so I'm going to give tech support a call. Yeah, good idea.
For sure.
Can't wait for my custom PC to be shipped out. Nice. Expect long wait times. I was on the hold for an hour and a half. Yeah, I was like, they are pretty busy this time of year, so I was like,
yeah.
Get on the line, put it on speaker, load up a game.
This is our peak season, guys.
And then probably January.
Once
people who get them for Christmas open them up.
Yes.
Military dudes, grizzly veterans, 50% attrition rate in the first year. Me with MF's plan to sell custom PCs to our school. That's going to give us so much aura. Will they scream on Twitch trying to build? It's annoying. Yeah.
Oh. Just trying to stretch the content.
Yeah. Well, you know, I get the idea of like, oh, high energy, you know, it's attention, blah, blah, blah. But like,
yeah. Nah.
I kind of feel the same way about, like, comedians who are always shouting and like, you know, where you're just like, okay, levels, you know, like...
I don't want to swear on my PC build. Sorry, that, you know, a couple times. No, I'm just kidding.
Pop in my stream the other day and I checked them out. Too much bro factor.
Bro factor.
Do you think I need Wi-Fi antennas for my PC? My PC is in the basement and I don't live in the basement.
Yes.
Your motherboard will come with Wi-Fi antennas.
Yes, but if it does, install them. Don't run it without.
Yeah, don't run it without. Definitely put those on there.
Mm-hmm.
What one is better? That one with the two skinny ones or the big pointy one?
What are you saying?
They're different. Yeah.
The big skinny one, you can like mount it up high. That's the benefit of that one.
Yeah. But otherwise not, yeah. Not really.
Yeah, they're both gonna get Wi-Fi.
Like the one that's on the motherboard and the other one is on top of the PC.
Yeah, the one that has the cable. Like, you can take advantage of that length and just, like, mount it, like, on your wall super high up.
But it's not, like, too important.
Yeah, it's still...
My brother in Christ, you were building a PC, a chill activity. For real.
Alright, folks, next up we're gonna install the cool... No.
Just as you're like, just like screwing something.
Yeah.
Not gonna say the name, but it's from Austin, so it explains the bro factor.
Oh, Austin Tech Tips? No, wait, Austin Evans. Who the fuck is Austin Tech Tips? I'm sorry, guys. It's
I
Friday.
just assumed Austin, the city in Texas.
Okay.
I was gonna like pick up my fiance and be like, "So what does this mean in this context?"
Oh, actually, yeah. Oh, damn.
Okay, Austin. Okay.
Yeah, you were on that actually.
Yeah. I'm married a Texan. I know.
Keep Austin weird, bro.
Mhm. Alright, folks. The build will be special. We are installing a flamethrower. Yeah, in that case, scream. That'd be fun.
I mean, yeah, in that situation.
Just imagine not putting in thermal paste and then charging twice the price for fixing. That's what scammers call business. Oh my god.
What?
Yeah, that's why if anything's ever wrong with your PC, we give you the shipping label, so you don't have to pay for shipping back.
Yeah.
And what's crazy is a lot of SIs don't do that. Which is messed. No PC build should be 10K. And yet, you can totally do that.
You can do it.
But yeah. Wouldn't be.
I think 10K is justifiable in like two situations. A simulator. Either like a flying sim or a racing sim. And that 10K, like, you know, is the...
You need all that VRAM.
The hardware. Yeah, and like the steering wheel and shit. That's what I'm... But other than that, I don't know. Copper hardline water cooling?
Yeah, if you're doing a super artistic custom loop build that was also like, I don't know, kissed by Beyonce, then like, yeah, then I could see it.
Not a good time to be Beyonce right now.
Oh, shit, I forgot. But you know what I mean? Where
Bro, did you see that shit that was like, oh, soft launching the name, I see.
For the 4070, I expect a 4090, yeah.
Yeah, no, it has
Unless
to be
you're
the
putting
highest.
in like a frickin' 64-core Xeon for some reason. Like, finally, my system that is ready to play City Skylines 2. The 4070 at 10K is a crime, for real. Core Threadripper, let's go.
God.
Or some stuff like dual 4090s for AI tasks. Yeah, when you need all that VRAM, boy. Or rendering. Crazy. Blender renders.
Blender render. Yeah.
A blender render. Did I tell you that one of my benchmarks used to be just a blender render that Fanscoy made that was just rendering a ton of hair.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And it would just go basically forever.
Damn.
And I would use it to test power supplies, because it would just pull, like, all of this wattage, basically. Yeah. What's better, a 4070 Super or 4070 Ti? Technically, the 4070 Ti is better, but the 4070 Super will be cheaper, because they've stopped making 4070 Ti's. So I would say go for a 4070 Super over a 4070 Ti if you're paying for one of them. And
actually, the Super Pro Max.
But if you want more the 4070 Ti Super should actually be cheaper than the 4070 Ti now. I know, it's a stupid naming scheme. I don't know why they did that. But you know what, I'm not going to bad talk them because at any time they could raid our channel again.
You're right. We gotta be on the...
yeah, I'm always like on my best behavior in case NVIDIA raids.
NVIDIA best GPU.
We appreciate it, thank you. Thank you, NVIDIA Daddy, for raiding us.
Yes, we can be bought, and we're cheap.
They bring a lot of viewers, what can I say? You know, if Radeon wants to start rating us.
I mean, the door's right there, we're just saying.
Like, I know it's not gonna be Intel, but like, come on.
Yeah, it's not gonna be Intel, but...
I like to do some AI tasks. My 4090 is struggle busing. Yeah, there's definitely things that you can do to push a 4090. That's also the reason why the whole, like, professional market exists. Because, like, oh, this is a $60,000 PC. What's it doing? It's rendering the next Pixar film. Uh-oh. My Blender renders still take a good 50 minutes to 1.5 hours with the 4070 Super Ti. But it's better than the 3060. I was taking 27 hours, yeah. Well, that's the main thing, is like, why do people pay so much money for these, like, really crazy high professional workstations? And it's because, like, when you're working for very high budget, important projects, the difference between, like, 27 hours and 1.5 hours of rendering time is huge, because time is money.
That's money.
Yeah. So, like, then it makes sense. But, yeah. Crazy. NVIDIA been doing something weird on Twitch. The channel been on since last night. Oh, like it's just been live the whole time?
Oh, what? Imagine this whole time we've just been rated by a bot.
Just making new customer mistakes. Just logging to my account and the tracking info is all the way down at the bottom. Oh, it's all good. At least you found it.
Hey, at least you found it. Good on you.
And it's just rendering a single 3D character. I'd hate to do a whole game with this thing. Yeah. Yeah, and then it makes sense why, again, studios have just, like, walls of these PCs just rendering. Oh, crazy. What's up, Butter? How you doing?
What's up, man? What are you using, man?
Can you explain the chords in order? The chords?
No, like B, C, I don't know.
Oh, music theory, yeah. A little bit, yeah. But yeah, not sure what you mean.
A minor. Have you heard the new Kendrick album? Which is your favorite song? What? I thought you were on TikTok.
John. Yeah, but I've been driving the Super this week, so I don't have that radio station in there, so it's just been playing me really random stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's been out for 3 weeks, FYI.
What do you listen to when you're driving back?
Recently, a lot of Ash Nico. There's so much more. I'm just like totally blanking all of a sudden. I'm like so nervous. You put me on the spot.
So much music I listen to. You just couldn't go
you wouldn't know.
Yeah.
No, I've been listening to a lot.
You wouldn't know.
I've been listening to a lot of Ash Nico. I've been listening to a lot of Alanis Morissette recently, which was really interesting to just be like, why did I just discover this?
Oh, you know this one indie band you wouldn't know, Modest Mouse.
Couldn't be me. Could not be me.
You don't like Modest Mouse?
Not really.
Why?
I mean, I don't think they're bad. I'm just like, eh.
SMH.
Been listening to Big Thief a lot.
Big Feet?
Big Thief. Thief. been listening to, strangely, a lot of Willow Smith stuff.
Willow Smith?
Yeah.
She has some fire songs.
Yeah, she does.
That one song with Travis Barker is so fucking good. You whip your hair back and forth?
And then soundtrack. I was listening to the soundtrack from I Saw the TV Glow. That was a really good soundtrack. Sometimes I just go back and listen to the soundtrack from Life is Strange, the first game.
Nice.
Great soundtrack, actually. They had a really good soundtrack for that. Just good songs. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of blanking. It's a lot of, like, Chapel Roan.
Figured.
Yeah, a lot of the girlies. How can I get my PC to get built on stream? So if you order through our custom builder, there is a free option to have it built live on stream. We are pretty backed up though right now.
It's like a week.
So it could be a week or two out for it getting built on stream if you order that, but that's how you would typically do it.
Yep.
Don't know, 500 gigabytes storage is enough nowadays? Yeah, but it'll probably work. You put the most demanding, the games that need the speed, all your esports files and all that on the NVMe, and then the rest of the files, older games, documents, etc., other programs on the SSD, you're good. Do you guys think prices will drop when the new GPUs come out? Nah, not really. I mean, maybe slightly, but I'm not really expecting it.
Yeah, they're kind of engineered to be like slotted in perfectly to fit in with the existing lineup.
Yeah.
I did see though that they're teasing an announcement at CES, so I don't know. Maybe we'll see what.
Oh, and a lot of Charlie XCX. Actually, I've been listening.
Oh, nice.
I'm still listening to Brad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Dang, it's still Brad Summer for you.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah.
Only Brad, or like her older stuff too?
Some of her older stuff, but not a lot of it. I really like Claws, that song, but that's about it. Yeah.
Like Next Level Charlie.
Sure.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. So no.
I don't know, man. I'm driving. The music plays. The co-pilot picks. It's all good.
God, you have AI picking your fucking playlist?
No, I have M.
Oh, a literal co-pilot. Okay.
Yeah.
You see the Spotify did the stupid ass AI playlist?
Oh, yeah.
Like burning the environment just to put on Fleetwood Mac? God.
Even before Nvidia got hacked, and it is this crypto scam stream. Oh! That'd be wild. It's Friday the 13th, and you're building a PC. The customer's gonna turn the thing on, and the girl from the Ring is gonna pop out their screen.
Well, now that you said it, now you jinxed me.
I totally didn't even realize it was Friday the 13th.
Me either. Holy shit.
Dang. Oh man, and I gotta do Friday traffic today. Like, don't say it.
For real.
I think I missed my chance to buy them then. Not necessarily.
Oh, not at all, dude.
Yeah, I was like, they'll be around. Micro ATX Mobo? Yep. Sometimes affectionately called Maddox.
By you only.
Technically by Keith, and then I started calling it that. Crypto scam, Hawk 2, yeah. Like, yeah, I might have missed out on thousands of dollars by not investing in Bitcoin and the like earlier, but there's a lot about all that stuff that had me being like, nope, no. I've already told you guys why I'm so, like, investment adverse, like, because I used to work in collectibles. And anytime someone's like, yeah, this is a sure thing, I'm like, I have to walk away. What's the biggest case y'all have ever used? Ooh.
Vantex NV7.
Yeah? Over the...
That's tallest.
Fractal XL?
That one's just wide.
I guess that's true.
That one's fucking tall. Like, remember? It was like up to here.
Mm-hmm.
They had me up to here. No, I'm just kidding.
No, that one had me up here because again, it's fine to build in once.
Yeah, once only.
Having to modify anything, like me having to test it in several configurations for my data was just like so infuriating.
I feel that.
I don't know why that reminded me of the X-Men. There was like a series they did for the X-Men that was like the worst X-Men, and they all had like really stupid powers, and one of them could explode once.
Oh, I guess we all could, right?
I was like, that's hilarious.
Once.
Once. So we've been making a run from 55 cents to the highest 2.73. Not sure why people are doing Doge still. Yeah, I kind of feel like if you got into Doge way back when, and like you have it now, sell and you're like totally set, but yeah, I don't really see it going so much further. There was this time whenever a YouTube channel got hacked, they always played this Elon Musk deepfake crypto doubling.
Oh yeah! I remember when Twitter was full of like Elon Musk impersonator bots like showing cryptos.
I know.
Yeah, dude, I already told Dustin. He was like, "There's nothing I can do. Tell me something new."
XRP is going to be used with the bank, so it's something to look into.
Do you have Google? Do you have Goof Off? Handy.
Huh?
Do you have Goof Off?
Goof off?
Yeah.
No.
Well, there's some the like sticker adhesive residue remover.
Oh, Gugon, yeah.
Gugon. Well, we buy Goof Off here.
Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, I used to hate Gugon because I used it like crazy at the comic shop.
Oh, really?
Because we would get in like people's collections of things that they bought like when KB Toys was going out of business. So they had all these like 99-cent stickers on them that have been on there for years. And I had to Gugon it and get it off there. And
damn.
So that we could put our own sticker on it.
I know you have like that smell just ingrained.
The texture, it was like,
Oh,
everything is greasy. And then every once in a while you'd actually like tip the bottle over and it would just pour everywhere. And you're just like...
Great. Damn, dude, I have not seen a semi-modular in like forever. It's either one or the other.
Oh man, bring back the semi-modular.
For real, dude. Oh man, red tapes. Flashback. This is a crazy combo.
Yo.
What did you see? It was fucking that.
Well, the red cables and the red PCIe. Actually, I was like, this is
oh shit!
It's really nice,
Yeah.
actually. Like, yeah, that little accent, that little like touch.
Yeah, let's see. Oh, I'm probably gonna need more than one. I got him.
Yeah, I guess I just prefer investments that are like things that, you know, like businesses that I know.
Like Beanie Baby?
Like if somebody was no, that's the exact. I told you I worked in collectibles. No, but like if I knew someone who was like, yeah, I'm starting a quail farm, I'm like, how can I get in on this? Yeah.
Are you the one that told me about like how the Beanie Baby economy like fucked up?
Yes, dude. Well, there was a movie about it. I highly recommend.
Oh, that's what the topic was. Yeah.
It's called The Beanie Bubble. And it was really well done because it kind of jumps around in time, and you're like, why is it doing this? This is a weird kind of narrative until it reveals why it does that. Because, like, at the beginning, you're like, oh, Ty Warner's, like, actually a really good guy. This guy's really awesome, blah, blah, blah. And then you get to this turning point where you realize, like, oh, he's actually pretty bad. And then it shows you what else was happening, like, during those other scenes. And you're like, oh, he was always, that was really good. But yeah, basically they had this one girl on their team who was the entire reason that they got on the internet. The entire reason they had a website And she was like privy to eBay when it was like first coming up. She was like, hey, people are selling these on eBay, and you know they're like selling them for more money. They're investing in them. There's these trade, like I'm basically like mapping all this. This is really cool. But then when they wanted to expand, she was like, hey, you gotta be really careful with this. You can't print too many of these, or it's gonna break this entire economy. And then instead of listening to her, they hired some, you know, fancy business guy who's like, yeah, I know how to grow this company. And he printed a ton of them, and the economy of it crashed. And yeah, crazy, right? And then that girl went on to go work for the Pokemon trading card company.
Oh.
Right?
I'm glad she's still doing alright.
Yeah, she was like just a college student, too.
Dang.
But it was like...
It was literally a girl. It wasn't even like I don't know, 10-year business veteran or something.
No, just girls going to college, ended up working for this place. Was getting paid like nothing. You know what I mean? Like barely anything. But she was like so like instrumental in this, and just like kept kind of getting passed over for like recognition, even though doing all this. And then you know, the classic.
That makes me so mad. I might punch my stack of feminist.
Dude, and then Pokemon was just like, yes. Like, wait, hold on, come over here. Yeah. What became super collectible? Like, Pokemon cards. What hasn't crashed, really? Pokemon cards. I wonder if she's still working there, man.
Shit, she's probably like the fucking CEO at this point.
I invested in GameStop at $25 a share and got out at $4.30. Nice! That is...
Yo! Hell yeah, my boy. Diamond hands. We'll allow ass. Like, come on now.
Who are we if we don't allow ass? Hello, hello. That's a nice build. Thank you very much.
Hello, hello.
What's up? What's up, Chico? How you doing?
Hey, Chico. Hey, Ken. I can't. I'm not even gonna do it. You already know.
Chillin', nice. I just got an ad for a pre-built gaming PC that wasn't ours? Dang, wow. Twitch, doing us dirty.
I know, right? About 20 shares when it was cheap because it was fun.
Nice.
Right?
That's the way, man. I love Skytech live builds. They turn out so beautiful at the end. Yeah, they really come together. It's pretty nice.
Appreciate it.
This one's gonna have serious loops in it. It's gonna look really good.
Mm-hmm. That is our fan now. Or at least for now.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. They're
well, that's
bringing,
good.
like, whole palette.
The first version of them were very bad at airflow.
What changed?
But they fixed it. Honestly, I don't know if it's the RPMs, like if they
like
quite literally, either that or they just changed the fan blades. But I have tested it recently against other ones, and I was like, oh shoot.
Okay. Yeah, I figured if they were like using them for like big builds, they gotta be better than Ford.
I was a console gamer my whole life, so getting the Nebula really exceeded my expectations. Nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, honestly, the Nebula is just like so solid. It's really that good, like entry level into like PC gaming. Handles pretty much everything. Just fantastic.
Oh yeah, glad to hear it.
Yeah, and coming from consoles, now you get to do all the cool modding stuff. Like, I used to get so jealous. Like, I used to watch people, not watch people, but I used to be in the like on Tumblr or something in the Dragon Age, tag or whatever, and like see people's games and be like, wait, what? How did they do that? And then it's like, oh, it's all mods.
I remember like the early 2010s when the Skyrim and SFW mods were like starting to take off.
Mhm.
Horny motherfuckers.
Yeah, I always find that.
Right? Well, that's what pushes industry, right? That's why we have the internet.
I guess, yeah. The drones up in New Jersey are...
They're UFOs, bro. You can't tell me they're not UFOs. Like, come on, it's New Jersey.
I want to know, how much would you charge me to upgrade everything in my PC?
We don't do upgrades.
Yeah, unfortunately, we don't do that. Just
well, I mean, technically, okay. To upgrade everything, so as in like a whole new computer, go to our website. You said everything.
I honestly think it was Aldi PCs. Aldi sells PCs?
What the what?
What? Dang, I'd be interested in that. You know I love Aldi.
You gotta put a coin in it to start it.
Once you go to entry level, then you can't stop spending thousands on upgrades. I mean, depends on, you know, when you're satisfied.
Yeah?
But yeah, games are always going to eventually outrun you. Hence the bleeding edge. To be fair though, so does a console. Gotta get the newest one to get the games.
True.
Are you ever satisfied? Personally, no. But for different things. Usually with gaming, actually, I'm quite satisfied.
Yeah, I'm okay. Really.
Aldi sells PCs in Germany. Have been for a long time. Wow, what? Dang, they really got everything. I went to Aldi and I was
Walmart
like...
in Germany?
Shoot, I guess. Dude, I would love an Aldi that was as big as Walmart. Oh my god.
What?
I don't know. I went to Aldi and I was like, there's no way they'll have duck. And they had duck.
Did
and
you
I was like, what?
Did you have to put a whole dollar in the shopping cart?
UFOs are trying to find out what happened to the Sopranos. They caught up to the show and wanted to know what happened to Tony. They just saw the screen. I'm guessing they're also...
Hey man, spoilers!
They're also from Omicron Persei 8.
Futurama.
Yes. Where they like invade Earth because they need to know what happens to Ally McBeal, basically.
Oh yeah, I
Or
forgot.
a single female lawyer. Why doesn't Ross, the largest of the friends, not simply eat?
Oh my god, dude, I love when that meme took off. It was like,
Yes.
why doesn't Meryl Streep, the largest of the women actors, not simply eat?
Oh, it's so good. But really push their game PCs now? Interesting. I've been satisfied for the last 3 years with my rig. Nice!
Hell yeah.
Granted, I will be getting a new one very soon. Yeah, I was like 3 to 5 years. That's kind of when you start feeling the edge.
3 years, you're bougie.
Yeah.
But ain't nothing wrong with it.
It's been about 2 years since my last upgrade I ever did to my computer. And
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant like 3 years for a whole new entire rig.
Oh, yeah.
Like 3 years for an upgrade? Yeah, that sounds about right. That tracks.
No, Aldi rotates their stock, so some weeks they got PCs, some weeks they sell lawn chairs. You know, that's true. They have that like one aisle that's just full of like random stuff. It's cool stuff. You always gotta go through it. You just never
It's
know.
like that fucking Omega Mart in Vegas or something.
Well, in fairness, 2070 Super with a Ryzen 5 5600X. So mine was on point for a while. Oh yeah, that's solid. Only had to upgrade the RAM. Nice. Can the client decide what OS you install in this build?
Nope.
No, we only do Windows 11 right now.
Well,
Obviously,
you can decide between Pro and Home.
I guess that is true, but obviously if you want to put like Linux on it or something in the future, you're totally free to though.
Yeah, it's your computer.
But we don't do that for you. Nebula is perfect for 1440p gaming.
The way Microsoft will cut us off so fast.
Alright. For 1440p gaming with its RTX 4070 and its i5 12400F. It's a great pairing. They go perfect together. It's the perfect balance for price to performance ratio. Yep. Right now it's on $749.99, $12.99. Nice. Yeah, and honestly, like, what you're really paying for in that price is that 4070. Like, that's fantastic. I usually say that, like, if you're gonna ball out on CPU or GPU is the one to ball out on, because a cheaper upgrade in the future is the CPU rather than the GPU. So you want to get the better GPU, because it'll, like, obviously last you longer. Upgrading your GPU is much more expensive than upgrading your CPU. And yeah. Do you deal with Linux systems? No, sort of. I don't know. We were going to offer it for some workstation options, but I don't think we ever saw that to fruition.
That whole line is probably done.
Yeah, I don't know. Man, last Friday, I like got home, ate dinner, and then I was like, you know what sounds nice? I just want to take a bath. Like a bath, right?
Uh-huh.
And yeah, like me and the fiance were just in the bathtub, and it was like super nice, and I was just like, is this luxury?
Is this luxury?
Like,
you just need a bath bomb and it would have been.
I know, I was like, oh shoot. Now I gotta buy some bath bombs. But it was like so lovely. I had a little like lavender fragrance in there, you know, get the little aromatherapy going, and I was just like...
If you think about it, cup of noodles is kind of a bath bomb.
Kind of, yeah. Not a great one, but...
What do you mean? It tastes amazing.
I worry about my plumbing.
True.
The only thing though, sometimes I get into a bath and I'm like, oh, this is lovely. And then I get warm and I'm like, okay, done.
Done?
Like, I can't sit still for that long. Like, what am I going to sit here for like an hour and a half? I'm warm. I'm done. Goodbye.
Alright.
I have to imagine most of the time I take baths for my safety. That way my ankle or knee don't give out while I'm standing in the shower. True, sometimes you gotta do that.
True.
Mm-hmm. The way to calculate the year of the Linux desktop is Linux desktop year equals current year plus 1.
Alright, folks. This build is done. It is finished. It is complete.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Absolutely wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. Oh, actually, yeah, I was like, this seriously looked really good in the front.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, alright. Okay, so this PC is done. It's gonna go and get Windows put on it. All the drivers that you need out of the box, it's ready to go. You can just set up your profile, download your game launchers, you're good to go. We're also gonna stress test this, make sure these components work and work under load, and when it passes all that, it'll be headed off to you. So watch out for a boom, and thank you so much for ordering with us. Lovely boom. PC. Boom. Yeah. Love it.
Purple chunk chocolate cookie.
Do you want to do a little night mode?
Yeah, let's do it.
And the kind of Nox mode?
Can you get that quick? Thank you. Nice. Very good. Very cool.
Nice.
Very nice, very nice. Thank you, Boom. Very cool.
Indeed. Alright. Let's get the next one up on the table. Doctor. Okay, hold on. Alright. And, yes, Kyle, we did get the ramen. It's very funny, though, because now Kay has to watch his blood pressure. And then it showed up, and it was just like... It was very funny, but yes. Yo, hi, I got an ad, so I can't see or hear you. Oh, okay.
Alright.
Well, when your ad is done,
here.
we're here. Random clapping.
My hands are busy.
Just got the build and fired up. It's amazing. Again, thank you guys. Trying to load some BS. Oh, awesome. Glad to hear it. Thank you so much for ordering with us. And no need for thanks. It's what we do. Oh, thank you. How do you know my ad is over what? I mean, I just figured it was probably like a minute at most. If that, I feel like a minute would be a long. But yeah, also I'm psychic. It's so beautiful. I agree. It was really pretty. Your opinion on refurbished GPUs? I mean, as long as you get some kind of guarantee that like it's gonna work, I don't really see much issue with it. Unless you can like absolutely prove that it wasn't, you know, used for mining. But yeah. Packaging was really good. A little hard to get out of LMAO. Yeah. They're kind of like that, I won't lie. I'm so happy I love these streams. Awesome. Well, welcome in.
Nice.
That's a nice one.
Mm-hmm. What if it's used for Minecrafting? Totally okay.
Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
All of the mines. Dude, I haven't gone birding in so long, so I really need to this weekend.
Oh no.
If I don't get my grass this weekend, I'm gonna go look at some birds.
You ordered some grass in the mail?
Well, I'm gonna, yeah. Oh, I see what you mean.
What?
Sod is what I meant. Oh no, we're overkill build. What does he do with this PC Logan? I thought it is 3D modeling or Blender or just upgrading every decade. Yeah, I mean, this is basically like your
I'll be right back. Handy fella.
top of the end system here. So yeah, it's probably gonna be used for some pretty hardcore stuff, and probably just you know, a fair bit of future proofing.
Oh yeah. But there's no.
Yeah, it's still fine.
Very empty. Empty UI.
As long as you have like 1,000,001 peripherals.
True.
Which then you got a cable manager that, so you don't want that anyways.
True. Why is it like that? You know why? Why is there so much empty space here?
Oh, it's just the type of board. Obviously, there's like ones with price point higher. Yeah.
Funny.
So this is kind of just like a utility one, more so than like here's all the fancy bells and whistles. Which I mean, like honestly, if you're gonna compromise anywhere, that's a good place to do it. But yeah. Y'all didn't cheap out on anything, Radiator fans. A little noise when they speed up, but it doesn't bother me. So happy with the build. Nice. Yeah, I always kind of say that, like, obviously you don't want, like, super noisy fans, but the noise usually means that they're working pretty well. Like, an absolutely silent build is not going to have as good of airflow, unfortunately. How do you have to be to work here? Also, is this the same place as the place in California? Yeah, we're in California. I think 18. But yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen a 14th box in a while.
Yeah.
I need to keep this.
Yeah, I think in 2025 I will do some upgrades because right now my PC tries to run 4K video editing and my 1060 6GB is showing a little bit of his age. Same with my Ryzen 5 2600X. Yeah.
It's just 4K editing on a 1060.
It might be time for those ones to go to pasture. I mean, like honestly though, kudos that they lasted you this long and they were doing good for you.
I mean, if you can edit 4K on a 1060, I'd be really impressed.
Yeah. I want a case that looks like a looks like a P51 Mustang and sounds like one when the fans are on full speed. Exactly. You have to beat Kelsey in Mortal Kombat to work here. That's like kind of a low bar. I'm not saying I'm the worst, but I'm not the best at fighting games.
Yeah, fighting games.
Oh man, imagine if you had to fight Chris for a promotion.
What promotion?
Guess what? I know this is stupid, but I found my Christmas presents in my mom's room. LOL. Found the 750 watt average Aries game PSU and the Prime B450. LOL. Nice. Spoiled the surprise a little bit though, right?
I mean, hiding all those parts here in one room.
I'm sure you can play Stardew 4K on a 1060. True. I have patience because I support the yelling of all my teachers this year. Back hurt. Kind of weak, hurting back.
The state of California says those PC parts cause cancer. It's true.
Yeah. You gotta do that anything with the BPA or whatever. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend eating a GPU. How are you? What's up, Master Killer? How you doing? I am good.
Good.
Well, I'll just take a little break. So we got Handy here as a placeholder.
Yeah, I just stand in.
Have you been playing more Marvel Rivals?
I have. Yeah.
Who's your main?
I don't know yet. I've been leaning towards Cloak and Dagger, Penny Parker, or Psylocke, but I'm not good at Psylocke.
She's hard.
Yeah. Oh, Moon Knight.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Him for sure. I'd probably learn him. He's fun.
Yeah. I'll probably play again this weekend.
Nice.
Hi, Kelsey, and the person who are you? Also, hi, what's up, Fallen? How you doing? Yeah, this is Handy.
I'm just here to substitute for Juan while he's on his, bathroom break, probably.
I tried that game. I'm playing no more for the squid turret. Oh, yeah. You know what?
I forgot his movie came out.
Yeah.
It's awful.
What am I thinking? I really haven't tried any of the Vanguards, and it's maybe just because I'm so, not traumatized, but, in Overwatch, if you are the tank, because now there's only one tank in Overwatch now, if you're the tank, it's like so much responsibility and everyone hates you. And like if you are bad, you are not advancing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, and I don't know if it's just because this is like low level, everyone's figuring out the game. I haven't really seen a structure come out yet in Marvel Rivals. It's kind of just like everybody's beating the crap out of everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, shoot, maybe I should play a tanky character.
Well, I mean, all the healers are really good.
Yeah. Which is funny, because I'm usually support in Overwatch.
Oh, so you're the Mercy?
No, I'm actually never played Mercy. That one's hard for me, but
oh,
yeah, I usually do Brigitte or Kiriko. Zenyatta, you know.
I don't play Overwatch.
Sometimes. Bastion.
Bastion.
Not Bastion, but Batiste. Batista? Why
Batista? The actor? The wrestler?
Am I totally like blanking? Oh my gosh, it's been a while. Wow, you play one other hero shooter and you forget everyone's name. I've been playing Anna in FFA. Oh, okay, cool. What are your thoughts on the Intel B580? I might get it instead of the 4060 once I upgrade. I mean, it definitely is, I think, the more budget-conscious option. But kind of up to you. I would maybe check out reviews at about the time that you're ready to buy, because the way that Intel's last round of GPUs went is that they improved a lot as support kind of went on, as they got like more and more drivers. So depending on when you buy, it could even be better than the 4060, and I mean, obviously it's a good price point, so consider. Mm-hmm. Baptiste, okay, yeah. We need a PC with a 7800 X3D, DDR5, 7800, and a 7800 XT. It's a good one. I'm coding HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, making my web page, so it is fun. Oh, you know, I did that briefly for a while when I thought I was going to go into more computer science than IT. And there was something really nice about having, like, VS Code up and having, like, here's the JavaScript, here's the CSS, here's the HTML, and then you had, like, the other screen for, like, you know, to bring it up, basically, and check. And just putting on music and, like, coding. Actually lovely.
Be nice if I knew how to do it. Seems like a simple job. Just
I mean, like,
stuff.
It's simple at first. The thing is that, like, I
well, that's why I said, preface that I wish I was good at it.
Yeah. Because, like, I was able to do some pretty cool stuff, and then it was like, okay, once I had to start working in frameworks, that's where it was like, okay, it got too complicated for me, but that's because I lose interest the second I'm bad at something. Yeah, Visual Studio is so nice. Love it. Yeah, look, one last question though. When I'm setting up Windows, can I use a Wi-Fi dongle so I don't have to download the Wi-Fi drivers? It's okay if you don't know the answer. No, I know the answer. So basically, even if you have the dongle, you're going to need the driver for the PC to be able to use the dongle, essentially. The driver is what communicates with the Wi-Fi card that's on your motherboard, and, you know, hence the dongles.
Isn't the dongle automatic? Doesn't the motherboard already have the drivers in it?
No.
No?
Not the Wi-Fi drivers.
Really?
Yeah.
How does it just get
Because the
Wi-Fi?
drivers are going to be on your OS, so let's say you put like a fresh new Windows install on it, it's not going to have it. Windows is going to try and like maybe grab some drivers for it. They might find some that work, or they might not. They have these like kind of Windows basic drivers, but for the most part you're going to need to get those drivers. But it's a pretty easy thing to do if you've got any other kind of computer or laptop. Get a USB, download the Wi-Fi driver for your specific motherboard. You can do this by looking up the motherboard on the website and hitting support. Look for Wi-Fi or like LAN driver, LAN, WAN, all that. You're going to want both. Download that under USB, and then when you get Windows going, put that into there. And yeah, that'll do it.
I thought they would come with it because they force you to go online to log in anyways.
Nah, dude.
That's weird.
I'm good at it, but every time I wake up... Look, going back to coding, do it.
Chillness.
14, and when I go to school, my ears burn just for stepping a foot in my school. Oof. I'm in France, and French, it's more than 400 euros here, or 420. The ARC B580, or the price of the like 4060 or 4060 Ti. Oh wow, yeah. Yeah, I know that in certain parts of the world, yeah, PC components are much more expensive, depending where you're at.
Aren't the new Intel ARCs better than the 4060s?
About, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, they're comparable. They've always kind of been. Like, same with the 750 and all that, but...
I don't even think a 4060 is worth getting.
I mean, it just depends on your budget. It's pretty solid for 1080p, if that's what's in your budget. Like, there's nothing wrong with the 4060. But yeah, we also kind of have, like...
But what about just getting a battle mage instead?
I mean, you could, yeah, it's definitely, it's an option. But we have, like, PC influencer brain, where, like... Or, like, when you consume a lot of PC stuff, too, where you start being like, oh, it's only got a 4070 in it, and, like, you forget that it's, like, actually a super good graphics card.
4070's good.
Yeah. Is Ryzen 9 7900X 3D a good pair with the 4070 Super? Yeah, totally. Yeah, and use it's pretty good if you find it for like 150 or 200. Yeah, exactly. I barely passed basic coding back in the old days. Yeah, I had a lot more success kind of on my own with learning coding than I did with classes, because I would inevitably get to some kind of error. And granted, this was in like the age of, you know, online classes too, where I couldn't figure out what the heck was wrong. You know, I'm looking at it, I'm not seeing any errors, but something is going wrong, and I'm using it in like kind of a fake module, because the course wants me to do it into there, so I can't even be like, okay, like, I did my, it won't let me submit it, and then I just got frustrated. Because I could put it into VS Code and it would run, but it wouldn't run in the like fake little module that it was running in. I was never really into coding, and this was also in 2002, so it was a different ballpark to a point. LOL, yeah, true.
Oh my god, coding in the early 2000s.
What
What was that like?
It was a lot of Java.
Java. JavaScript.
I think that with the parts that I will buy used, I will build a retro gaming PC with a Radeon HD 5850, a Core 2 Quad, Q6700, and a 4GB of DDR2 memory for OCZ. I mean, yeah, if it's gonna be playing retro games, then, like, yeah, that should be an issue. Do you know any ROG motherboards that are compatible with a Ryzen 9 7900 X3D? Do they not have a X870 board? Hold on.
ROG.
Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, they've actually got a lot of X870 boards, I would say. So like any of the ROG Strix 870s. They also have some B650s. But yeah, no, they definitely do. And honestly, you'd be fine with a B650 from them, or an X870, or an X670E board. Any of those, because the ROG stuff, like, they put very good VRM heat sinks on it. You're not gonna have any issues with your chip on that.
There's so many motherboards.
They're nice. I freaking love the ROG ones. I'm so happy that I have the highest grade in my class in English. Nice! Java and simpler, yeah. I don't know, in some ways, like, we've cleaned up a lot of coding language so that it's, like, a lot less, like, syntax and kind of just smarter, more legible, stuff like that. I think about Python, how we always kind of tell new coders to, like, oh, learn Python, it's really easy. But for me, coding made a lot more sense because I started with Python, and there were some things I was kind of confused on. Once I went to Java, and then I got to see what was kind of happening behind the scenes, because you have to write out a lot more of that syntax, it made a lot more sense to me. Appreciate it. Yeah, no worries. weekend plans?
I think Fabian's throwing a party.
Oh, nice.
Family party. I might go.
Cool.
Might have to edit something outside of work.
Yeah.
I'm not looking forward to that. So I was hoping to relax.
Yeah. It'd be like that sometimes.
It would be like that. And you're gonna do your garden.
Yeah. Yard work.
Yard work.
I don't know. We'll see if I can get the saw delivered.
Oh, when's it coming?
I don't know. I haven't ordered it yet.
Oh, well, it's not coming.
Yeah.
Unless you buy it off.
Well, I was really dumb, and I really just thought, like, oh, just go pick it up.
They don't have it?
Well, it's not that. Apparently, it's very heavy.
How many are you buying?
I mean, like, 400 square feet.
That's a lot of sod.
Yeah. I mean, like, not really.
5.
But, yeah. If someone has some questions on the YouTube chat, I would be happy to respond. Yeah. You need a truck, Kels. I really do. I'm kind of realizing that. I don't know. I actually might sell the Subaru. I don't like being in debt. That's the thing, is I'm just like, I kind of want to get out from under that, and or I'll buy a much cheaper, someone's used, like, Chevy Colorado. I feel like that's actually what I need. With, like, 4-wheel drive, yeah. But a snowblower on Cyber Monday, and of course we were supposed to get snow. Nope, not even enough to shovel. 20 minutes away, snow. Oh my gosh. I won't say that, like, I definitely don't envy those who have to clear a driveway of snow. That sounds like such a pain. Although I know that, like, bougie people in cold areas, they have those, like, heated driveways so that they can just melt it.
Heated driveways?
Yeah, it's like a thing.
Crazy.
It's like a big luxury thing. I also know, though, that if you are buying a house out there, you want to get one that faces, where your driveway faces the sun in the morning. I did learn that. I'm planning to upgrade to a Ryzen 5 7500F and an RTX 4060 32GB DDR5. Is this a good setup for 1080p gaming with streaming as well? Yeah, I think that's pretty solid. Obviously, it depends on what you're streaming and what games you're going to be playing while streaming. I mean, like, Fortnite might be a little bit of a struggle, but as long as you're okay with not getting, like, 160 frames on Fortnite, it'd be fine. You'd probably be looking at, like, gaming and streaming at about 60, 70, 80. Yeah, but that's just Fortnite. It's surprisingly taxing.
Can't afford a heated driveway.
My driveway
can't
does
afford the sun.
Oof. Yeah. It's surprisingly not luxury anymore. It is way more affordable. Also, yes, during the winter, the driveway is best facing the sun. Yeah, I guess I wonder, like, because I feel like you would basically just have to tear up the driveway, like, get the cement out, and then have them insert the heating, and then driveway over it. Probably only like $2,000 job, depending on, like, how big your driveway is. Obviously, it's a bigger driveway, but
Your electric bill must be crazy if you do that.
yeah. I mean, you probably don't do it, like, the whole time. Probably do it in the morning. Just kind of have it be, like, melt off, yeah, before you leave.
What if it starts a fire on your driveway?
It's concrete. What's it gonna catch?
What if your concrete gets on fire? It burns.
Mine faces north, but a massive parking lot is between me and the sun. Usually it's run with radiator-type fluid. Oh, wild. Okay, I had no idea. Yeah, probably way more than 2,000 actually, then I'm thinking. Because, like, the heating element's probably the most expensive part of that. I was just thinking the concrete. I will tell you, though, as someone who's been looking for, like, landscaping work and all this kind of stuff, people can really just charge whatever for that stuff. Like, because you're like, well, I don't know how to do it. And you do. I kind of feel like I'm being held hostage.
You are. That's what business is all about.
20K? Ah! Yeah, not worth it.
No, I don't even think about it. 20K for a heated driveway? What if you could lie down on the driveway and get warm from it? Or tan yourself from it?
Dang. I wonder, though, like, if you ran it in like a slightly warmer season, would there just be a bunch of cats there in the morning being like,
Oh, so now it's a cat attractor.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Do I need to install BO6? I'm on Xbox Game Pass, but besides install, it says play, and it worked wonder why it says install.
I don't know. I'm not sure how Game Pass works. I don't know if it works through a cloud or...
Yeah, I was like, it's usually through the cloud, but sometimes it does actually save it somewhere on your computer. So you might just have to find where it is and like set the location of it so it knows where to pull that from. But if it says to install, I mean...
If you keep playing, then don't install it.
Yeah.
It's a waste of space.
But I imagine you would need to install it, so... it had a cloud beside play. Interesting.
It's probably a cloud game and all you kids are doing nowadays.
Yeah, I don't know, I'm not sure. I haven't actually messed around in Game Pass for a bit. But from what I understand, you still have to kind of, like, install it. It's just installing it to the cloud. As weird as that is.
Technology's crazy.
Heated is more like raising the temp 5 to 10F above freezing. Okay, that makes sense. I can't believe the i7 7700K is now 7 years old. Yeah. It really did be flying. I can't believe people are still trying to sell brand new systems with 7700Ks.
Better than 4770Ks.
How's my specs? Ryzen 7 7000. Yes, the Ryzen 7 7700X. Oh my gosh, I'm dying. 4070 Ti, OC, 12 gigabyte, 32 gigabytes of RAM, DDR5, 6000 megahertz, 2 terabyte NVMe, built in May 2023. Yeah, fantastic.
That's good.
Yeah, solid. Hella solid.
How's my specs? Current build, current parts. Is it bad? Yes. Get a 5090.
You joke, but there's some people who would be like, "Oh yeah, that's not. Oh, that's so bad."
It's too old.
And you're just like, "What?"
Your system's a year old. Ugh.
Again, it's that like tech influencer brain. Cloud plays Xbox games playable via cloud. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, I don't have an Xbox, so. Also mention, haha, it's ITX2 Thermaltake Tower 200. Nice. Oh man. Yeah, ITX is a nice form factor. As long as the case gets good airflow, fantastic.
Computers are cool.
Got 2 Xboxes in my house. Oh, nice. I still like a console, don't get me wrong. Like, obviously, I do all my gaming on my PC, and every time I think about getting, like, a PlayStation 5 or something, I'm just like, I don't need it, I got the PC, but, like, there is something to be said about having that.
Sorry to keep you waiting, bro.
Oh, you're good.
That pizza ran through me.
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, folks.
What
What are we
non-RGB
talking
fans for a PC would you recommend?
Anything Be Quiet.
Yeah, actually, Be Quiet has some really nice non-RGB fans. Like, just...
Good budget, too.
And they're quiet. They will be quiet. My system was like 6 years old. I just kept upgrading it. I went from an i3 2120 to a Ryzen 5 2600X.
Nice.
Instead of integrated graphics, I have a GTX 1060 6GB. The bump is impressive. And just 3 months ago, nice, yeah. So my i7. Yeah. Oh man, you could definitely bump that graphics card even more in the future. Still got a lot of room. I understand it now. It did run that way, but I keep it up to date on Xbox. Just switched to PC today. I'm learning. CC.
Are you nervous?
That is so random, like out of nowhere. Are you nervous? Like, should I be?
I mean...
Why? What's on me?
Should you not be?
Am I nervous?
I'm just kidding. You know, about like things in general.
Yeah, of course. I have anxiety.
What are you nervous about? I don't know.
Lots of things. Months ago, I had a GTX 962 Gigabyte. Dang. That's old.
Bro, I just think about like where I'd be if I wasn't into cars. Probably have a house.
Oh, okay, I was like, what does that mean?
I have like a fucking 14900K 4090 build.
I mean, you'd probably just have a different interest than that would take your
A
money.
14900K 4090
Here's
build.
the real hack. Your interest needs to be a house. I'm not even lying.
They're not that interesting. You can't race a house.
You think.
You can't race a house.
Yeah, but you can get all the pets you want, and nobody can say no. My interests are being happy in life. That's a good one. That was pretty cheap.
Not always.
I mean, it's not like Magic the Gathering, you know, like that's gonna cost you money. My interests, pizza, no, what are my interests? Birds, video games, lawn care,
Lawn care.
gardening. Do the things that I like, and without seeing the time passing and being all day, every day with friends, just doing content. I love that. Oh yeah. Yeah, if I could spend like every day with my friends again, like when I was 20, oh my gosh.
Right?
Ugh, you really take for granted. You really think like, oh, this is gonna be like all the time. And then like everyone's tired now.
Yeah.
If you can get everyone together, it's like, they all gotta go to other stuff eventually, or they just wanna go home to sleep.
Yeah. Hey guys, gotta head out. Early start tomorrow.
Yeah. Gosh, we should stay up like crazy, do stupid stuff, and then go to class the next morning. Find any trees you want to plant in spring? Actually, this is actually fun, because, it's weird, and I'm not necessarily happy about it, but my sister and my dad and all that are going to be moving back into the house that I grew up in, which means my mom will not be there, which means I can go back to my house that I grew up in.
What are you not happy about?
Because she's charging them rent, and it's obscene. Yeah. It's a whole thing. Anyways, and I'm going to have access basically to the house I grew up in. One that we will presumably eventually inherit. And that one has a huge frickin' yard. It's about 50 minutes from the coast.
Where does she live? Is near any cliffs?
No. It's about 50 minutes from the coast, so
Fire.
it gets a really good climate. It doesn't get very cold there. I can do any citrus I want all year in the ground. And I got room for at least 5 not even dwarf trees. So, yeah, I'm gonna get in there and start planting some trees for just stuff that I want.
Don't wow Juan me. If you knew the things this hag has done.
Oh, that's wild.
Sorry, was that too much?
No, it's funny. I was like, dang. I was gonna say, no one hates my mom like my friends. Can you check my PC part picker list? I'm trying to get a motherboard that could stay the same while upgrading everything else.
How?
Motherboard that could stay the same while upgrading everything. Oh, you
It's
mean
like a riddle.
Do you mean like you want to get a build that you'll be able to upgrade everything onto it, but you won't necessarily have to upgrade the motherboard? Or do you mean you're gonna upgrade your build and you don't want to upgrade the motherboard, but you want to upgrade everything else and you want to know what's on that platform? Okay, so the first one. Okay. Honestly, what I would recommend is you want to go AM5 for this, because that's going to have much more future. They're going to keep bringing stuff out on that platform for at least the next year or two, which is going to give you more upgrade path for that. So what I would recommend is, if it's in your budget, I would go for an X670 or an X870 board. So X670 or X870 board. If that's not in your budget, a B650 or 850 board will also work, but I worry, like, you'll be able to upgrade on that platform, but it might not run those future chips as well as an X870 or an X670 board would. Not me saying? That would be my number one recommendation, though. Today I'm just staying in bed, like nothing, just sleepy and sick and just unhappy. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh.
On the plus side, sometimes when you're sick, it kind of gives you that excuse to, like, actually slow down. Which is, you know, sometimes you can find a hard time to, like, do that. I tend to find, like, when I'm sick and I gotta, like, just rest it out, I watch a movie I haven't watched in, like, forever, or I start in a series that I've been, like, putting off for forever. A video game, you know, like, for the whole day. Like, when do you ever get the chance to do that? X670E, yes, thank you. Just informed my build will be delayed due to parts not being in stock. Oh, I'm so sorry, Melly Weapon.
Sorry about that. Yeah, thanks, that happened. That's kind of what we're going through right now.
Yeah. Find all the PCIe 5 lanes. True. Wish y'all could see me first time on my keyboard and mouse. It's hilarious. Oh, yeah. It's a learning curve. It really is. But trust me, eventually it's going to get to the point where going back to the, like, controller is going to feel weird. And that's when you're stuck. Be cozy. Indeed, yeah. When I had my gallbladder removed, the only time I slowed down was when they had me under. LOL, I was gaming hours after I got home. Even, like, on the weekend, if I got nothing to do, I won't spend the whole day playing a video game. I only ever do that when I'm sick now. It's, like, my excuse to be like, okay, I'm a kid again, and I can just devote the entire day to a game.
You can do that any day.
You say that, but then I'm like, oh, I gotta go do errands, I gotta flush the water heater or some bullshit.
Home out your stuff.
Yeah.
Honestly, owning a house seems like a drag.
Nah, dude, it's so okay. So for me,
too much shit to do.
For me, it's fantastic because I never wanted to contact a landlord to be like, hey, can you send a random guy into my house to look at this thing and then come back at another time, almost always when I'm in the shower, to bring the part that I need and fix it. Like, no, man, like, even when I was in an apartment, the amount of things I fixed myself.
Yeah. Okay, so you live for this shit.
Yeah,
Whereas me,
you gotta remember, I hate bothering people, and I'm afraid of being perceived.
Oh
so, like, I don't want to contact anyone, and I don't want somebody in my house. Yeah.
Don't talk about plumbing, this is my Don't worry, bro, we won't.
But I can't have my second PC to repair, and it's close to 1 a.m. in France. Oh, dang. What are some things people forget when building a PC? To read the manual.
Where to plug in the HDMI?
Biggest one, yeah. Where to plug in the HDMI. Plug it directly into your GPU, not into the HDMI on your motherboard. That's a huge one. Take the sticker off of the cooler before you install it. That's a huge one. What kind of thermal paste? Honestly, like, even if you get the one that's kind of bundled in with your cooler, it's going to do the job. There's better ones out there, for sure. But, I mean, unless you got something like a really hot chip, or you're putting a, like, you're kind of close to the kind of cooler that you're putting on, any thermal paste is going to be fine. But you can definitely go, like, Thermal Grizzly or, like, high-end if you want to eke out a few more C. I have a question. My last PC has lasted 10 years. i7 4820K.
Damn.
I'm looking for a new PC. Should I go Intel or Ryzen? Okay, so I will tell you this. The Intels, they've launched the newest CPU socket, which is 1851. Those are the Intel Ultra chips. From the previous generation, they're not really any faster or any better. They're kind of just the new thing. It is the first year on that platform, but if you want closer to 10 years lasting of potential upgrades, I would go AMD right now just for that, like, future ability.
Yeah, you can
AM4 went on for so long, and we don't know how long AM5 will go on. For all we know, it could be a 2-year cycle like Intel does. But I'd probably bet on that. As far as, like, bugs for either of them, they're both honestly having DDR5 issues. That's the main thing, and you're going to find that on either of them. I will say that the Ultras are a little bit more bleeding edge right now, so you're probably going to find more bugs and issues with that. Just as they're kind of rolling out BIOS updates, as they're, like, ironing out the kinks. Whereas the AMD stuff, they figured it out. They're on their second iteration, basically, of it, so it's a bit more stable.
Oh yeah, they were the first for DDR5, huh?
Yeah. Well, and 13th, 14th gen, obviously, you could go DDR4 or DDR5. But yeah. I think it's okay to play through the cloud, or should I install it? I pay for a Game Pass Ultimate, which allows to play on
internet's
PC.
good enough.
Yeah, I would say play it on the cloud. If you see any kind of, like, lag or it's just not running good quality,
if you
install
have,
it.
like, good
100%.
enough internet to where, like, it plays well, like, more power to you.
Yeah. But yeah, I would say if the performance doesn't look good in it, install it on your computer. Play it locally. It'll definitely be faster than... I had elbow surgery, but that didn't stop me from gaming LMAO.
God
exactly.
damn!
Dude, I played through Red Dead Redemption 2. I came back from Arizona, and I had a really bad cold, so I was like, oh shoot, I can't go to work. And I couldn't go to work for 3 days, and I just sat on the couch and played Red Dead Redemption 2 the whole time. I got through that whole game. I was just like, this is a masterpiece. You're gonna really play Lollipop Chainsaw Fallout and a few other controller-driven games. Okay, nice, yeah. Yeah, I tend to find that still,
Fallout controller-driven? Sorry.
Well, I tend to find that, like, single-player stuff especially, I have no problem going back to, like, controller 4. But I wouldn't play Fortnite with a controller now, and I used to. I feel, yeah, between high-functioning autism and severe ADHD, slowing down does not compute. Yep. Dude, you guys should have seen me when I was working on my yard. It was 3 o'clock before I realized I didn't eat all day. Because I kept just being like, oh, okay, well now I gotta do this thing. Yeah, I gotta do this thing. Ugh. I was so sore, and I was like, man, if I did this every day, I'd be so buff. And then I proceeded to not work out the entire week. So it all went away.
How's your back, dude?
It hurts. It'd be hurting. I don't know, I actually have this theory that my back wouldn't hurt anymore if I just wasn't sitting all the time. Like, if I could just take a month where I wasn't having to sit, like, I think it would actually fix itself.
Yeah, dude, come
but
work
that's
for
never
me.
Gonna happen.
Go work for me in production.
Dude, maybe. No, don't tell them that. They'll have me burning anytime.
No. I could use a builder.
I just fix my own shit unless it's a furnace. Yeah, like, unless I need someone, like, you know, who's an expert at something. But quite literally, like, if I can't, like, I'm not even lying, I'm gonna flush my water heater this weekend because I saw a YouTube video of, like, here's how you can do it on your own.
Isn't it brand new, dog?
You have to do it, though, every 6 months or else it'll, like, okay, so I have hard water.
Oh.
Yes. So yeah,
Ooh,
you have to do it like every 6 months to a year, and I probably should be doing it more like 6 months. To clean that out to make sure that doesn't start accumulating and break it, because those are not cheap.
It's seasoning for showers.
I've not flushed my water heater in 7 years. Yeah, I don't know if it's because mine is tankless, like if that's like something special, because I was picking up 4 gallons of vinegar at the store, and someone was like, "What is this for?" And I was like, "I'm flushing my water heater." And they're like, "We've never done that." And I was like, "Huh."
We promised melee weapon we wouldn't.
Oh yeah, I'm so sorry, melee weapon. I'm so sorry.
Yo, what's up, your boy's car?
Owning a house versus paying rent in 20 plus years, you can sell your house, all the money you put in goes back to your account. That's the big one, yeah. Is the amount of money I was throwing away on rent. And how in probably like 2 or 3 years I would have been paying.
See, I'd like to live with someone that owns a house, but I wouldn't want to be the person that owns it. So like how I live right now.
So you don't want any equity?
Well, I
He's
mean,
got cars, bro.
yeah, that's my equity.
That's not equity.
Depreciating
A
cars.
depreciating asset?
Are you kidding? I only buy future classics.
I'm sorry.
I mean, you're not wrong. That's literally what they are.
People forget IO shield. That is true, yeah.
Oh, I just saw this.
Making sure the MOBO can take the CPU without flashing BIOS. Oh yeah, that is a huge one.
What's up, bro?
I found this SSD. Do you know if it's broken?
I don't know.
What? What?
I found it off the floor.
Oh, weird. I use cloud gaming at the moment till I can get a better
Thanks,
PC.
Look at that. You don't know what's in there.
You don't even know it's you.
I don't know either.
I'm sorry. Just like
What's up, your boy Scar? Oh my god. How you doing?
Yo, we should go to the casino soon.
Dude, actually, yes.
Yeah?
Also, if you not even like, if you ever want to go and just like do like a little like very light hiking for birds.
Maybe. Let me stop working weekends.
I have to like package it as like it's hiking, but we're gonna be stopping like every 10 steps to look at birds.
That's fine.
Yeah, I don't actually like hiking that much. I just do it for the birds.
Either. I don't mind walking for sure.
Yeah. It is true though, because actually me and Emma were saying that we wanted to hit up the casino, so yeah.
Hell yeah, I'm down.
Also, they have that bowling alley there.
What? Where?
Yeah.
In that? What?
Yeah.
I did not see that.
It's yeah. So I was like, dude, we should casino and then go bowling.
I'm down. What the hell?
Because I really want to check out that bowling alley. Because I was like, this will probably be like a place we always bowl.
Can you put bets on
Can we gamble on the bowling?
the outcome? Bro ran over. What are you, gambling addict?
Yeah. I like making money.
Bro, okay, yeah, no, actually, instead of gambling myself, I'm just gonna invest in you.
You take your dog on hikes. Not really. And this is why. He's if I stop to see a bird, he wants to keep walking. And I'm trying to be like, no, I'm trying to see the bird, stupid. And then I'm just fighting with the dog half the time.
Yo, in 30, I'll just get him.
Okay.
I don't, cause you came early today. I don't want you to. I feel bad if
No. Do the birds consent to such voyeuristic activities? I mean, they do scream a lot at me, so.
You don't make money gambling? Handy did. What do you mean? You weren't there.
I didn't make. Yeah, you weren't there, Kelsey.
Oh, that was Kyle.
Well, I got scammed in shipping, buying a computer on Amazon. Oh, rip.
Oh, what? It's Amazon though.
Dang.
They'll give you your money back like easy.
Nah, unless you bought it through a private seller.
Oh, that
Yeah.
might be tough.
Bye, I gotta go to sleep. Bye.
See ya.
Will I need to buy connector cables, or does the boxes usually come with it? So, you'll have like a power cable in it, but for like HDMI or DisplayPort to your PC from your monitor, that usually comes with whatever monitor you buy. They usually package that together. So if
Yeah.
you have a monitor and you don't have that cable, you'll need to get that one.
You know what? You know what I think? Okay, well, I'm a little late for this take, but 2.5-inch drive
Yeah.
should have came with the cable, not motherboard.
I agree. Broke my hand after punching a wall after losing dodgeball and couldn't play games without scratching my mouse with the cast. Oh, that sucks.
Damn.
Ugh. Anytime anything happens to your hand specifically, you're just like, oh my gosh, how...
Like, my money makers?
I understand now why we are, like,
Dr.
the
Strange.
top of the, like, food chain.
Oh, because the thumb.
Like, all the things you need your hands for. Going to the bathroom, even. You have to, like... Even when one hand is hurt and you got the other hand, you're like, why is it so hard to take my pants down? Like,
no one clipped that.
No. I'm telling you, someone's got to be sitting on some of these clips and, like, is going to have the best edit ever.
The best edit ever. We both get fired.
No, I just feel like it's completely out of context. It's entertainment, what can I say?
True, we're doing our job.
You don't make money gambling, Andy, LOL. It's true. And if you do, you leave with that money and you never return.
Well, he's gonna return.
Did I ever tell you guys that, like, my grandparents, they would always be like, we're going to church, and then they would get in the car and they would go to the casino?
Hey, that's their church. Why are you judging?
It was so funny, though. Just like...
That
Yeah.
is,
They would go to Mohegan Sun in Connecticut.
Why not just be like, oh, we're going to a restaurant or something? Like,
I
why
don't
did it have
know.
to be church?
I don't know, but my family on that side
The dichotomy.
loves gambling.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Those Amazon scams, $20 products and $50 shipping. Yeah. eBay does the same thing a lot. Where they're like, it's cheap, but the shipping's $50. What's up, Damumu? How you doing?
Yo, yo.
99% of gamblers quit before hitting big. True.
Exactly.
So keep playing. Don't
Keep
stop.
playing. Put the house on there.
Okay, actually, this is a very funny story. So, my dad's side of the family really loves gambling. He was in Las Vegas for something completely different, like work or whatever. And he sees this banner, and he sees our last name. Which is, you know, kind of distinct. So he was like, wait, what the heck? And he's like, oh, that's like my great aunt. What? She had, like, won some big jackpot at the casino there or whatever, and he was just like, what are the freaking odds? Like,
That's crazy.
but yeah, eventually it paid off for one person in our family. One big. I gambled $2 million worth of Dogecoin, today's value back in the day. Rip.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really judge it off of that, because it's like, you're always gonna do stuff like that. Yeah.
Bro, you know that fucking R that I bought? The ARRR? I formatted that drive that I had it on. Stupid. That's the first and last crypto I'm ever buying.
Also, if you ever feel foolish, remember that my dad waited out the recession because he thought that home prices were going to go even higher.
Oh, God.
There were homes in San Diego going for, like, sub $200,000, and he was like, nah, yeah, it could go lower. You can't find anything there for under $6.
Buy high, sell low, am I right?
Yeah. Path of Exile has consumed me. Just finished 18 hours of straight gameplay. I think I have a
God
problem.
damn.
LOL. Dude, I will say that, like, I know that technically all the, like, game awards or whatever, but I was like, that game. I know several people who are upgrading their PCs just for Path of Exile 2. Like, it's beyond hyped. I have not ever actually played Path of Exile, like the first one, but I'll probably check out the second one, like, later down the line. But I had to hook up my brother-in-law with a PC for that game.
I love when people use the phrase, like, hours straight, because I just think back to the meme of, like, oh, I spent 18 hours, and, or, like, I was gaming for 10 hours straight and 2 hours gay.
Playing a BioWare game. My first run through Origins, yeah. It's like that. Let me get this straight, and then you just grab one of them.
Let me get this straight.
Always very funny, yeah. No.
I love that, like, you telling me a shrimp fried rice as humor.
Yeah. Very, it's like new dad humor.
Neo dad? Neo dad?
Yeah, neo dad. Is a Samsung 990 Pro with heatsink, a fast SSD? Oh, yeah. Yeah, probably faster than you'd ever even need, but yeah. Very good. My sister bought her house in 2007 and then recession in 2008. It took 9 years for us to be back at the price she paid for it. True.
Ooh.
Yeah, true. And yeah, you could have bought right before then. Which is like always the worry. That was a worry when I bought my house. But the way I figured it was I was like, as long as you hold on to it for the long term, it doesn't really matter.
Dude, I was like telling people in 2020, like, oh yeah, my family bought a house. And then people were like, what? Why right now? And it's like, it's $200,000 more than it used to be.
I told my friend who bought a condo in 2019, I was like, this is such a mistake. You guys are buying at it's literally about to pop anytime. Yeah, they have so much equity now. And they locked in that, like, super low rate. It's just like, oh, wow.
Really?
They're kind of stuck there, though, because, like, you know.
Yeah, you can't
they're
go
not going to
anywhere.
get a deal, yeah. That,
You're going to spend all that just getting back into something.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I like looking. Even now, I still will browse realtor.com because I'm obsessed.
Oh my god.
And I do find it interesting to look at like pricing history and yeah, to see people who like or homes where somebody bought it in like 2007 and like what they bought it for and then like how much it dropped, how much it is currently. Crazy.
Dude, those like asking boomers how much they paid for their house TikToks.
Yeah.
They look so uncomfortable. They know what they did.
In the early 90s, you could buy a house for a few thousand or less, yeah. Even in, like, where I grew up, 15 minutes from the beach, I cannot stress enough, in San Diego County, California, my parents bought in 88 for $140,000.
God damn.
Quarter acre lot.
There's cars that cost more than that.
4-bedroom house. Worth over $1 million now, yeah.
God, dude, you should have been on your grind instead of being 7.
I was not 7 in 88.
My bad.
You really overestimate my age.
Were you like 2?
No. I was -4.
Wait, you're 92?
Yeah.
That's a little close to me.
What do you Ryzen 750 RX 3D, nice. I love Zillow listings to see houses in my neighborhood, yeah. 4th an acre in SD, yep. Yeah.
That's worth $3 million now.
In North County. Yeah, and not only that, there was no house behind it.
Damn.
Yeah, it was so, like, just perfect in that regard. Because my dad's really, like, a stickler for that kind of stuff. He likes privacy in the backyard. So he, like, always loved that house because the yard was so private.
Dang, I saw y'all started at 5 EST today.
Yeah.
As opposed to 4 usually?
Yeah, it was, like, just a little later start. Nice PC, thank you. You look amazing for 43, congrats. Thank you. I'll take the compliment. Yeah.
I'm bad at calculating years, right?
For real.
Damn, really? 43 is 88?
No, it's not, but... Because, like, my siblings were 88.
Wait, what? How old is your sister? I don't know. Why did I go straight to... You have more than just a sister.
Yeah. She also has a twin brother.
Force of habit.
But... Hold on, how old am I?
How old am
I have to think about it now. She's 36? Yeah.
36?
Mm-hmm.
Do she like him younger?
I don't know.
I'm just kidding. Damn, she getting up there.
I'll tell her you said so, yeah.
No! Unless you accompanied my picture with it. but like a good
Gotta
angle.
go for the like negging.
It works sometimes. Oh, dude, that reminds me. I saw this tweet the other day. Like, yeah, I'd be making my girls' eyes roll back. Not in bed though. I'm just annoying.
In my Skytech Archangel 4, I have a GeForce RTX 3050. Would it work to upgrade to a GeForce RTX 4060? I mean, you'd see a tiny bit of a boost, but probably not significant enough of a boost to warrant that kind of upgrade. So yeah, like maybe to a 4060 Ti or a 4070 or 4070 Super. That would make more sense, but probably not enough of a jump for it to really be worth it. You're all kids, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, even at work sometimes it's like you have to be reminded, like, oh yeah, I'm actually pretty young compared to some of these people. Last break at work, nice. Almost
Hell yeah.
weekend.
Hey, yo, Handy.
Yeah.
What are you doing in 18 minutes?
Probably be here.
For sure, bro. I'm gonna need you for something. Yeah, so next week I was probably thinking like we could start early, and then like I don't know, your lunch break or something, and we'll have Fabian.
Okay, yeah.
And then since he gets out at 6, like I feel like that's perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, so expect big build-a-thon on Wednesday.
Big build-a-thon Wednesday. You guys deserve it. We don't want to keep you guys waiting forever for your custom orders.
My wife is wanting a new computer just to be able to play Path of Exile, and she picked out one of the King 95 pre-builds on the website.
Hell yeah, W-Wife.
Yeah, with a 7800 XTX. So that's her Christmas present. Very nice. Ooh, yeah, she got a really good system, dang.
Oh yeah, good taste, good taste.
I'm telling you, man, that's the game that everyone's like, oh shoot, I need a new PC for now, like, which is good. We need those kinds of games.
Yes, we need sales.
No. Well, I mean, the kind of game though where you're like so hyped that you're like, yeah, let's get it. I see the actual data is out for the Intel B580 cards now. They look very promising in the M300 range. I agree.
That naming scheme messes with my brain because there's a BMW engine called the B58. So it's like that, but with the 0.
Mm. Yo, if it's the red King 95, it's the same one I got. Can confirm on its power. Nice.
Nice.
What makes a motherboard good? Okay, so largely in all of my testing that I do, proper VRM heat sinks. So like you see this thingy, like up here and then to the side there. That's basically distributing the heat that the CPU is bringing to the motherboard, essentially, so that it can dissipate. Some of the cheaper boards have much less there, so that it doesn't dissipate as well. It gets a little hotter, and it can throttle down your processor. Only if the system's really under load, though. Keep that in mind. Otherwise, it's usually things like how many NVMe slots and what gen are they rated for. You know, a cheaper one might have one Gen 5 or Gen 4 slot and 2 Gen 3s, whereas a higher end one might have all Gen 4 slots on it. You know what I mean? In addition, usually more back I/O, so like just more USBs, things to plug in there.
Big back motherboard.
Yeah.
What makes a motherboard bad?
VRM heat sinks. Like 100%. That's like my
overvolting
biggest
the
one.
CPU.
Yeah, that's another big one. What are your guys' opinion on the 870 motherboards? Is there a preference to a certain one? Currently have the X870A ROG board, but thinking of switching. $450 Canadian seemed like a lot to drop on a board. Yeah, I feel you on that. As far as X870 boards that I've been testing, the ROG one's great. But if you want to save a bit of money on that, I would also check out the Prime series that ASUS does. From everything that I've tested,
You got any ASRock ones here?
The ASRock ones are also pretty good, I won't lie. I'm trying to think. But like the one that I've been using for all of my testing now has been the Prime.
Like the Logan Paul drink?
No. I have the Red King 95. I bought it 3 months ago. Hers is all black. Ooh, nice.
Hell yeah.
People want lots of USB ports, lots of PCIe lanes, storage. Yep. ASUS Tough Good, ASRock Lightning, MSI Mag, Motherboard, Tomahawk. Yeah, the Tomahawk also is a good option. Basically, all of my MSI boards that I've tested on the new AMD platform have been fantastic. I bought a King 95 Pro, 47 Super rebuild, and I love it. I put a 32GB RAM in it instead of the 16. It's been good. Nice. I need a sugar father. I like to think that one's like a little bit more distinguished.
Father.
Yeah,
yeah, it's like you know, it's like an older man. Like he's more.
Maybe he's a professor.
Yeah.
Or at least owns a room that's just covered wall to wall in books. Yeah.
He's like a big name in certain industries.
Yeah.
Sugar.
There's like a concert hall named after him at a local community college. First PC was a Skytech that I bought from Rent-A-Center. That's what made me find y'all. That PC is now my home server. I've been hooked ever since. Nice.
Hell yeah, dude.
Well, I'm glad you found us.
Yep.
I'm glad we've been doing right by you.
Hell yeah.
What's the 30-second history of Skytech? Are you the CEO? Nah. I'm just a person.
I just work here, man.
Yeah. 30-second history of it. I think it actually started as selling largely camera equipment. And then worked its way into PCs, and then the PC stuff started making enough money to become the focus of the company. And here we are now.
Yep. That is the history of scooter tech.
Second history, the coffee shop guy on Skytech. Oh, he wishes. Built my first PC 2 days ago. This is my first time seeing your guys' channel. What kind of PC builds do you guys run? Love the stream. Thank you so much. At home?
You got old shit compared to probably what you had
yeah.
if you built it 2 days ago.
Well, I mean, you know, it kind of goes to show you that, like, even a, you know, well-bit... Yeah, PC's gonna hold you for a while, but I got a 3800X at home, and I'm running a 6750 XT for my graphics card. 16 gigs of DDR4 RAM, and you know, we're Gucci, it works for what I do.
Gucci, yeah. I got a 5700X and a 3070 with also 16 of DDR4.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it works for what I play.
Mm-hmm. 1440p, just fine.
Hi, building 2 every time to get back on schedule? That's from last live. Yeah. Well, okay, so we usually build 2, but now we actually have a lot more in the pipeline, so actually next Wednesday, build-a-thon, we're going to be building all day.
We were trying to get as many out today as well. The thing is we're like low on a lot of parts. You know? So yeah, back to 2. Next week though, we'll have a whole lot of content for you guys.
Is the ROG Corsair X870E Hero overkill? I mean, like, in a sense, yes. It's a very expensive board. It's a very nice board, though. It's kind of up to you to decide whether or not you need all those bells and whistles. I would directly compare it to any other motherboard you're looking at and just, like, go down the list as far as specs. Like, what does the Crosshair have that the other one doesn't, and whether or not it's worth it to you. And you know what? Don't discredit aesthetics, too. If you like the way it looks and you like the idea of how it's going to work with certain parts in your system, That's also important. Like, I've bought many a part too, just because I liked the way it looked. But for like just purely like functionality, I would just compare side by side and see if you really need the extra I/O or whatever that it includes. I'm gonna do the live option 2 weeks from now, so you can have all my builds done for.
Yeah, give us 2 weeks, bro.
Appreciate it. I've gone around to a few different pre-built brands, and this is the one I've seen the most thought and work put into. Plus, I can actually look up the components. Can't say that about my first pre-build yet.
Oh yeah.
And we try to be pretty transparent, and there's a lot of people behind the scenes making sure that, you know, quality isn't on the chopping block in the service of other things.
Chop, chop.
Yeah. I had to change out my CPU on my first Skytech PC. It came with a 5600G and integrated graphics. Irritate me. Yeah. But I mean, at least you can kind of still upgrade on that platform, add in a GPU.
Hey, the 56G is not horrible.
Yeah, but I mean, not for like serious.
Yeah, serious gaming. Hey, when did Quantum?
I still don't trust 4K enough for investing into that, despite the GPU being able to handle it okay for the games I actually play. Yeah, that's fair. Well, and gaming at 4K isn't really super viable, unless you're totally cool with getting like, you know, 50, 60 frames, depending on the game. It's just 1440 is still kind of king in my opinion.
Yeah.
But for media, lovely. One's gonna go rob a Costco for parts. There's an idea. Yeah. Put a 1500X in it with a 6500 XT Sapphire. Nice. That's solid. I like that smooth frame rate. 1440p is sharp enough for me. Yeah. Game is running good. I do have shitty internet. Hey, when did Juan come in? A little while ago. My friend wants a PC for Christmas, and I recommend the Blaze Mini for him. Is it good? With the Ryzen 7, I think it has. The Blaze Mini. Yeah, actually, that one should be fine. It's a pretty good little PC. Should I get a 4070 Super for $619, or wait for the 7900 XT to come back in stock and get it for $690? Ooh. That is tough. Actually. You know, I would say save the extra little bit of cash and go 4070 Super. For the majority of stuff you're going to throw at it, it's going to be absolutely gobbling that up. Not saying that 7900 XT won't, but you'll probably be satisfied with the 4070 Super. What's the max GPU I can have for a Ryzen 9 7900X3D? Any. You can have any GPU with that CPU. At that point, the limit is your wallet.
What's in your wallet?
This is my build. Can't wait to see how it turns out. Oh, awesome! Welcome in.
Welcome in.
You guys ever have that thing where you're messaging somebody, but then it never goes through? So it's like...
Oh, you were like waiting all that time and it like wasn't sent?
Yeah, and then you look...
like, and it says
shit,
like
never said
sent a minute ago.
Dude, I actually like kind of ruined an entire relationship because of something like that once.
Oh
Where...
no, did you crash out and we're like, oh sorry, I was at blah blah blah, I didn't have my phone.
No. It was one of those things where we'd broken up and we were in the friend stage, you know? But I obviously still carried a torch. And then I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna like pour out my heart in a text message, because I'm an idiot. And just kind of like, just put all the chips on the table, you know, and be like...
You're such a man sometimes.
I know.
I'm sorry, continue.
Yeah. I mean, that being said, it was like, you know how it, like, you have, like, 250 characters or whatever, and then it goes to, like, another text?
Uh-huh.
There was, like, 12 texts.
Oh, my
yeah,
God.
I am not, like, so, I'm like a man, but I wrote a freaking novel.
Not like a man.
Yeah, that was very girl of me. And I sent it, and I waited a day because I got no response.
Oof.
And then I started
just taking a 12-hour nap, you know?
And then I started getting pissed because I thought that, like, you know, it was red and they were just, like, ignoring it. So then I was like, I can't believe, like, when I did this, blah, 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 and you just, like, and it started a whole fight. And only until years later did I realize, I was like, you know, maybe my phone just didn't actually send 12 text messages at once. Like, because this was way back freaking when, you know? And I'm thinking back on the fight, and there were things that were brought up that I was like, wait, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, the text never sent. It just looked like it did on my end.
Oh.
Yeah. Oops. So instead of being like, here's my, like, cards on the table, here's me pouring my heart out, you just get the, like,
you suck.
Cool, I like how, yeah, you just totally ignore me whenever I, like, pour my heart out to you. Out of nowhere. It's making me look like I was such a, monster. Yeah, I deserved that. I'll be saving up for a while because I literally only have a single dollar bill in my wallet. Oh, dang, yeah.
A single dollar bill.
I went on Newegg and I built a PC online. It had a Ryzen 7 7700 and 4060 with 32 gigabytes of RAM. That's what I'm probably going to do for the live in 2 weeks. Nice, okay. I was wondering how future-proof my system is, considering that a lot of new components are releasing Q1 of next year. Does it matter? Currently run RX 7900 XTX OC and 9800 X388 CPU. Trying to run GTA. Oh yeah, no, you're so good for that. Don't worry about it. Here's the thing you gotta remember. There's always going to be new stuff coming out on the horizon. You can never outrun the bleeding edge. That being said, those are incredibly good, like, components right there. You're set, honestly, for 5 years, in my humble opinion. Go 5090 Ti Super. The friend zone LP.
You both.
Hey, it's the best looking PC builders on Twitch, aka the Dynamic Duo. How you guys doing? Good. How are you doing, Equalizer? How's your Friday going?
Well, I hope.
How's it going, Kane Nemesis? How you doing?
Yo.
Hello, hello. Another relationship killed by Twitter, basically. You buffer overflowed your relationship. I totally did. And here's one of the things. It was because back then I still had one of the keyboard phones, so of course it was easy for me to write a novel. I could type so fast on those dang things. But that also tells you where texting technology was at that time. And it probably couldn't take my incredibly overloaded text. It probably was like, no, I'm not sending this shit.
Imagine if there were still, like, phone operators, but for text. And it was like, oh, I'm doing you a favor not including this one.
Yeah. Okay, but, like, I in a way, I kind of wasn't in the wrong, because, like, if you had literally poured your heart out to someone and been like, hey, this is totally open, and I totally get, like, if this is, like, I understand, and then you just got nothing from them.
Yeah.
You'd be kind of ticked, right?
Yeah.
But it wasn't actually their fault, and I feel bad.
They didn't know.
No. The sidekicks LMAO, yeah. Try using a dial pad for texting. That would have kept me, like, contained, luckily.
The text would have been like, hey, I like you, what's up?
Dude, I don't know why, but I write so much. Like, if I ever, like, go to a forum to do a post, people are always like, this was a huge wall of text and I hate this. I'm not reading all that.
I'm sorry this happened.
Every email is like this, like, I can't not write a ton. I've been trying to build my dream PC for the last month and haven't been getting too far, but this one stream helped me get it all together. Thank you very much. You're very welcome.
Dude. Glad we could inspire you.
Yeah. Just some casual PC building, answering questions, talking about random junk. It's a good time here. My friend built a PC and he put the oldest stuff in there. It could barely run anything. No airflow. Dang. RIP. Are either of you looking to get a 50 series GPU when they release?
Nope.
Nah. Mainly because everything I'm running on my PC right now, it's doing fine, so I don't really feel the need to upgrade. And also money.
I have never in my life bought a piece of hardware as it was being released.
Is it worth upgrading from a GTX 1650 to the 4070 Super? The CPU would go from an Intel i5 10400F to a Ryzen 7 7700X. Yeah, okay, so like a 1650 to a 4070 Super, that is an upgrade worth doing. Like, you'll notice a significant jump. Especially if you're also going to a 7700X, yeah. Yeah, money. Honestly, that whole thing sounds great. Do you guys tend to ship next business day after building, or around when can I expect it to be?
Next business day? You gotta give us some time, buddy. This is our peak season.
Well, it's mainly that after it's built, we go and put Windows on it, and then we have to like stress test it too, just to make sure that the components work and that they're gonna work under load. And we put Windows on it, we do all the drivers and that stuff. So that is just like another step that's kind of in between there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean that usually takes about a day.
Yeah, after it's built, it does go out relatively quick. The thing is, it still has to go through some steps before it even gets built, and that's where like I said, it's our peak season right now.
But right now, you would say that the bottleneck's at building.
Yes.
Yeah.
Processing and building.
Okay. Yeah. So, I'm looking to upgrade my GPU. I got a cool GTX 1063 GB. I'm thinking of getting a 2000 or 3000 series card. What should I get? I have an AMD 9600X. Oh, okay. Well, if you're looking at a 3000 series card and you got a 9600X, see if you can find a 3070 or like a 3070 Ti. Maybe even a 3080 at this point.
They could be cheap.
Yeah, they could be cheap. But that would be fantastic with that. The 50 series GPU will definitely be like $1,500. Yeah, we'll have to see. What is a trustworthy brand for a high-end monitor?
Samsung?
Yeah, Samsung's a good one. ASUS does some good stuff, but they're also kind of expensive. ASUS's pretty good. But yeah, I do think like I do think the top like high end is just always gonna be the Samsung. Who remembers the Motorola Razr? I do. That was the mean girl.
You have
phone.
one.
Oh, well, I have a new one, obviously. But like back in the day, the pink Motorola Razr. Every girl who was mean to me had that phone.
Oh shit! Okay.
It was a cool phone. ChatGPT, summarize Kelsey's 500-page report on this PC case. Honestly, sometimes I feel like that's a lot of what got me. LOL, my ex had a sidekick. I swear, I thought she had a handheld gaming device when I saw the damn thing. LOL, yep. Dude, I missed that. I would totally go for a phone with a keyboard again. That was awesome. Skytech pretty much built my dream PC. 7000X 3D and 4070 Ti Super graphics card update in a few years. Nice.
Nice.
I have a question. My USBs have stopped working. When I plug any USB device into the device manager, and the device manager picks it up as the other device instead of USB. So I can't format and reinstall Win in case software issues instead of hardware. Any ideas?
Motherboard USBs, case USBs. Can you be a little bit more specific?
I would think motherboard in that regard. Because yeah, I would think. Well, I'm sure that you updated drivers, like got the newest drivers on there. Board, okay, so the ones on the motherboard.
Oh, the ones on the board? Oh shit.
Maybe even do like a clean install of those drivers, like straight up scrub the old ones that are there, fresh install the newest ones that they have. Although it's hard to do if the USBs are not working. Could also be something corrupted in Windows that is messing with the OS, and thus its communication between the USB and your GUI, basically.
Just reinstall Windows.
But before you do that, there's some other things you can try. Also, weirdly enough, I would maybe even try a CMOS clear. That's also gonna, like, reset your BIOS settings. Like, keep that in mind, but sometimes that just...
Hey, it's a lot quicker than Windows.
It's like a Hail Mary move that, ironically, has worked for a lot of things. Oh, shoot, yeah, I gotta go. Eric the Redbird, thank you so much for the hydrate.
Everybody say goodbye to Kelsey. Wish her a great weekend.
Bye.
Bye, Kelsey.
It is handy time. It's Morbin time.
It's Morphin's time.
See ya. What's that?
Channeling my Kelsey.
Huh?
Channeling my inner Kelsey.
Channeling your inner Kelsey. Don't worry, bro. When was that?
So how about those birds?
How about them ladies? Is she laughing in there? Who is that?
I don't know.
She may or may not have laughed from the bathroom. You slack on day mode? Ew.
What do you mean, ew? What's wrong with that?
It's gross.
Man, you guys are haters.
Yes.
Nothing
Day
wrong
mode
with,
is gross.
Nothing wrong with day mode.
Yes, there is. You got an OLED phone, dog. Use it.
Nah, bro. I need thy brightness to wake me up. Hello, New Kelsey. Hello, Crispy Bacon.
What's up, Chris?
Don't get into trouble yet.
No promises.
Life advice: always pee before you get into Friday track.
Good advice.
That's good advice.
Good advice.
Vampire mode only.
Vampire mode only. That's right.
Which is better, Naruto or One Piece?
One Piece.
Really?
I don't know. I've never seen either. I've seen like one-off episodes of both.
I mean,
Initial D.
Initial D, that's a good one. I mean, technically I should say One Piece, but I grew up with Naruto, so I'm gonna say Naruto. Even though One Piece is probably better story-wise.
Yeah.
But Naruto's just Naruto, bro. You can't just say it's shit. It's good.
No one's saying it's shit. It's just the question is what's better.
Yeah, but it always devolves to one's worse.
Yeah, all the negativity.
Yeah.
We just go straight to negativity.
Do you have any good gaming desks, like pretty big but not too big?
I don't know. Check out our website. Let us know what you think.
Yeah, I think we sell like
Cougar desks
that are, you know, like okay sizes. They're
yeah,
not
again,
too big though.
it's subjective. So if you like it, check it out.
One Piece gets good after episode 233.
It really picks up, you know.
Yeah, man. After 200 episodes, now it gets good.
Yeah. 23 hours in, it really.
I'll watch One Piece after they do the remake.
Yeah, I watched that one.
Actually, true.
I watched that. Apparently, it's only the first season. I'm not too sure.
Well, I mean, I don't know if they're gonna do all 800. You know what I mean?
Well,
it's
like,
still going.
You gotta tell the whole story. What do you mean? How do you just start the story and not finish it?
Yeah, man, that's how they get you, man. Not the live action, they do the anime. Yeah, I'm aware of the anime remake. I might watch that too when that comes out.
Yeah, that looks interesting. Remaking a show that's still going.
But it's still like the first season of One Piece.
Yeah.
Which is like
10 years
I mean,
ago.
it's good, but it's not like where it gets good, you know? That's just the setup part.
Right. Where would you say it gets good? I don't know if I've watched it up until where it gets good.
I think it gets good when it starts not being about recruiting their, you know, comrades.
Well, so
Or like the crew
200
members.
200 episodes in or something?
Probably like 100 episodes in. I don't. I know when it's more about like they delve into a specific character's backstory and like they have their own like I don't know. Have you ever played like Mass Effect?
No.
Or any RPG?
Fallout.
Okay, Fallout. So when you get to like companion quests,
Yeah.
that's probably when One Piece gets good.
Okay. So when they have their
when they
own
have
little-
like arcs about they're specific friends.
Yeah.
Crewmates.
Well, I mean, that's kind of the first season, right? Of, well, no, that's still about the...
Did you watch the live action?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's kind of like the live action, right? They just go into detail about the chef dude and...
Yeah, I mean, when I mean go, like, more in detail, I mean, like, really, it's the whole, like, there's a whole season that's about them.
A whole season? Oh,
yeah,
shit,
that's what
okay.
I mean, like...
I see.
Yeah. New Kelsey, what's your current PC build? I just bought a 4070 Ti Super.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It's nice.
What made you want to do that?
I had money.
Okay.
And I was kind of like, I just needed more VRAM.
What was your old one?
I had a 3070 Ti. Which is still good, actually. But
I'll give you $200 for it.
I'll have to check Market Street retail.
No. This offer is only good until you pull your phone out.
Nah. And then my CPU, what's my CPU? I think it's a Ryzen 7.
Bro said I
70.
think.
Well, I don't remember the 4 numbers after. I know it's a Ryzen. Oh no, Ryzen 9 700 something. I don't remember.
7900?
Yeah, I think so.
7950X?
No, it's not a 50X. It was definitely a.
79.
Yeah. I'll give you 222 for a 30. Yeah, if I can magically pull out a 3080, I'll sell it to you.
I have a water-cooled 3080 with the EK water block on it that I paid $800 for in 2022. That's just been sitting.
Oh, you haven't used it?
Since I bought it.
You just have it?
I just have it.
Jeez.
I need to finish that project. Because that fucking GPU is outdated at this point.
Well, it's water-cooled at least.
Well, yeah, I guess, but so much for that.
So I have an ASRock B450. I upgrade to a 5800X. How do I use the HDMI on the motherboard since I switched CPUs?
That's why I don't read technical questions.
Well, I don't know how that would be a problem. I feel like you should still be able to, you know, see what you're doing. I mean, it should just work at that point. My PC just came. Can I ask what that little black button is below the power supply switch to turn on the PC on or off?
Is it a button or also a switch? If it's a button,
it's one of these
the
things.
RGB control.
I think it's talking about this.
Oh, that's for the fan speed.
Yeah, that's the fan speed for your power supply. And then, why don't the graphics card fans spin?
Because they have a mode where they don't spin under a certain temperature.
Yeah. They don't usually spin when they're idle.
Mm-hmm.
Only when you're intensely gaming. But if it's not doing it, then there's probably a setting in your computer that you have to change if you want it to spin more. I don't know.
That would probably be in the GPU settings itself, right?
Yeah, that'd be like under
Like
whatever NVIDIA thing. GeForce maybe? I don't know.
GeForce Experience? NVIDIA app? Whatever. Well, on some, I'm not even sure if that's even toggleable on some GPUs.
Mm-hmm.
I've never tried to.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever messed with my GPU settings. Just let it do its thing.
Pretty much.
It works.
That's smarter than me.
Yeah. It's smarter than
Am I
me.
gonna tell it what to do?
Why would I need to tell it? It knows when it gets too hot.
Yeah.
And so the fans turn on. And the fans of us, man.
We just told you why.
Why don't I get
didn't I get 32 gigs of RAM? I ordered 16 along with the 2 terabyte, and I got. What?
I think he's saying that he got 32 gigs instead of the 16, and then 1 terabyte instead of 2 terabyte.
I would hit up customer service.
Yeah, go talk to customer service if you're.
Yeah, that sounds weird.
You might have gotten a different PC, but I don't know.
You might have.
I mean, if you're happy with your purchase, go for it.
Well, yeah, I guess.
If possible, you might end up getting a more SSD.
Hey, storage is cheaper than RAM.
Yeah, true. I mean, RAM is pretty expensive. Why don't the fans on the bottom spin? Like we said before, man, it's I said it before, like most GPUs, the fans don't spin when it's idle.
So it's not the right PC. It's a little upgraded RAM GPU. What the heck? Well, shit, dude. I mean, enjoy the PC.
I mean, if you got a better PC out of it for cheaper, then go for it. I don't care.
Yeah, bro. Let's enjoy the Christmas gift, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
yeah.
Modern graphic cards are programmed to not really ramp up until they really need to.
Yeah. Now, if it's not spinning while you're gaming, that might be a problem.
An issue, yeah.
But if it's not doing it while you're not doing anything, then it's normal.
Yep. That build is looking good. The Zotac cards are pretty good. Yeah, I like the Zotac cards.
That's very nice.
I'm liking. Which is Oh, the fans at the bottom of the case.
Oh, so like this?
Yeah. Oh, that's
something completely different. Then that's a problem.
That's a
saying.
real problem, man.
Yeah,
actually, yeah, my bad. Shit, dude. I mean, it could be a lot of things. If you're like somewhat technical, you could pop open the back and make sure the connections are good. If you're not, I mean, customer support's always there.
Yeah. That'll help you out more. But if these fans aren't spinning, then it's probably just a loose connection.
Yeah,
just
most likely.
Most likely that. Fans don't usually break.
Yeah, especially new coming in barely.
Yeah. Build's really coming together. Looks sick.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. I really want a white PC, but aren't they expensive? Yes, they are expensive.
I mean, PCs in general. You'll pay a little bit more for white, but if you really want it.
If you really want the aesthetic.
This guy in his light phone mode.
What are you talking about?
His light mode phone. Guys, that sentence came out so bad. Light phone mode.
The light. Well, I've seen you build a PC before and the bottom ones don't spin.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What does that mean? Hell, get censored? That's so funny.
Alright, folks. This build is done.
Ooh.
It is finished. All the fans are spinning.
They better.
It's done. Shit, I have to do Kelsey's side of this build too, huh? Okay, so this build is going to get taken to our other warehouse where it's going to get Windows installed. It's going to get all the drivers that it needs, all the software. We're going to stress test it, make sure it performs, and then we're going to send it off to you. So be on the lookout, and yeah. I hope you enjoy, Logan, and yeah. Alright.
Hell yeah.
That looks dope. Thank you.
Look at that.
Oh yeah, night mode.
It's shiny. Look at the RGB on that thing.
Hell yeah.
With the TRYX too.
With the TRYX. Yeah, this is pretty good looking.
Yeah, let me see.
Alright. Well, this is it for today, guys. Only a 2 PC stream.
Mm-hmm.
Tune in next week. We're gonna have a whole streamathon type thing. But yeah, this is it for us. So enjoy your weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you guys have lots of rest. And yeah, tune in next week.
All right, bye. Let's do it.
Are you gonna